Hello, everybody.
Hi, everyone. This is Tiffany Mills Slot Channel, and thank you for coming in. And hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful time in this channel. And I appreciate everybody here that is on. And we got a special lady coming on right now. And her name is Gambleholic Queen Slots.
So we're truly excited to have Gambleholic here with us. We're going to start the live. We're not even going to wait because we had so many emails about everyone asking us about Gambleholic, and viewers had certain questions about Gambleholic, and I'm going to ask her those questions. Some of those questions that the viewers are asking me. Hi, Slot Cowboy. Hi, May Curry. Hi, Slotty Math Teacher. Hi, Claudia.
Hi, Lucky Dogs.
Hey, Lucky Dog.
Hey, Casanova.
Hey, Handpage Jackpots. Thank you for being here. Slotty Math Teacher. Everyone that's been waiting and here.
Hi, Jam Jam.
Hi, Jam Jam. So here's what I'm going to tell you guys. If we missed you in the chat, we're sorry. We're trying to focus. Hi, todos sobre casinos, AC más. Hey, May Curry. Hi, Claudia, the Italian slot chick. Straight 8 up slots. Chi-Town Slots. Jay Real, thank you for being here.
Hey, Jay Real.
So without further ado, I have our first guest here on the slot extravaganza, and I call it an extravaganza.
Hi, Dolores.
Because it's extravagant. I have a lot of favorite slot channels, but this lady here, she's got my heart. So without further ado, Jessica, Gambleholic Queen Slots.
Hi. Oh, I gotta even position myself. Hi, guys.
How you doing?
Naomi, thank you for the super chat. Gambleholic, do we have to meet like this?
What? I know, right?
Do we have to meet like this?
FaceTime before. I know we talked FaceTime before, but unfortunately, this is the only way we can talk
right now.
Well, let me open up my front door because I know you're knocking over here. Wouldn't that be great?
Yeah.
Everyone's saying hi in the chat. They're saying hi,
guys.
Hi, Jessica.
Everyone.
Jessica, so many people, including myself, were super excited to have you. I have my little book here with a couple of questions with some viewers. No, really, some viewers. As soon as Tiffany put up the channels that were going to be here, I had several of my subscribers and Tiffany's subscribers reach out to us with a couple of questions. First, I want to say, now that I see you, two things is I love you.
Thank you.
You are such a supporter, a real person, as real as they get. Never once have you, and I tell everybody this story, this true story that happened to me. I can remember times when I've been down about YouTube and I contact you, and you always lift me up. You've been a true supporter since I had below 100 subscribers. The same with Tiffany. We are both now at right about a little over 5,000.
Yeah,
that's how.
Love that. Congrats.
And I remember you, Jessica, you telling me you gotta work for it.
Yeah,
it's hard work. It's not easy.
It's not easy. You have to do it to yourself.
You do. It's really hard work.
Show me that you mean it.
You're really about that.
Exactly.
Everybody, thank you for being here. So, Gambleholic, my first question to you is, what inspired you to open a slot channel? Because you're in Washington, and I actually Googled. I Googled and I YouTube slot channels out of that area, and there's probably about 3 or 4. Am I right?
Yeah, not that many.
What inspired you? I want to know what inspired you.
So what happened was, I actually didn't want to be a slot channel first. I just So I just started putting videos out because I had these amazing wins and winning jackpots. So I decided to put it on YouTube. And then after a while, it's like, let's see where my channel can go. And so I added intros to my videos, and then I started collaborating or just watching other slot channels, and that's how I became a slot channel. It just happened by accident, I guess.
Accident?
Just by accident.
Well, it was a good accident because we love you.
And everybody wanted me to tell you that they love your laugh.
Yeah, Lucy Gomez just said that. Lucy Gomez just said, love you, Jessica. Love your laugh.
Oh, thank you, guys.
A lot of people. So I want to ask you this, Jessica. Is it hard in the area you're in? Because you're in Washington. How hard is it there? Like, tell us a little bit about how hard is it as a slot channel in your demographic?
So, a majority of slot channels, or I'm sorry, majority of casinos do not let you record. And when I first started, I was like recording, and I still do, unfortunately, have to record privately. And so I don't get caught. So it's really hard. It's really hard. There's only, I think, 2 other casinos in Washington that will allow you record freely and like without problems. But it's really hard. And I know I get questions like, how do you do it? You just have to really be careful so you don't get caught, because they will tell you to stop. And then once they tell you to stop, they will keep an eye on you. You know, they'll keep watching you. So you just have to be really careful with it, because we can't record, unfortunately. But luckily enough, Angel of the Winds, thank you, Angel of the Winds, for letting us record freely. And so that's why I go there, and that's why they're on.
That's what we were going to ask you is, what is your favorite? I love all your videos from Angel of the Winds. Here comes a question for one of my subscribers.
Cheryl,
who wanted to say hi? Cheryl Roll. Hi, Cheryl Rowland.
Hi, guys.
Cheryl. One of the questions was, you used to feature your mom a lot on the videos. Do y'all play together a lot? What is that like gambling with your mom? That was one of the questions.
Well, the only time, because I don't know if everyone knows, I have a child, and if I go out, my mom watches him. At that time, my boyfriend and I weren't together, so my mom would watch him, or I would watch him. But then we have family members that would watch him, so that's the only time we can gamble together. But it's really fun, and she actually got me into playing slots, because I actually hated slots in the beginning.
What?
I hated it.
Your mom was going to the casinos before you?
Yeah. Wow. I actually was playing poker for the longest time, from like 18 to like 25. And from 25 on, that's when I started playing slots. Yeah.
Wow. Casanova Slots, thank you for the super chat. So, you know what? Some of my favorite videos is watching your mama win on Triple Fortune Dragon. I think that's the name of it.
Yes.
Your videos, especially the way you're doing your editing now, I think that you've really changed in the last year, because I'm one of your true followers.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I love watching your videos. I like the energy you bring to them. You recently had an amazing run in Vegas. Girl, it was like every video that I saw, I could not believe your wins. So question from one of my subscribers for you is, tell us about, because I actually, for me too, because this is one of my questions too, but tell us about that night that you won over $14,000 on Huff and Puff, which is a very difficult game. We want to know what casino it was at, and what time of the day it was at. What was your starting bankroll? And I know your bets changed within the video, because you do a lot of bet changes. So can you tell us all about, how much was the total win? 14,000 plus?
13,000 plus.
Oh
I honestly don't know. It was crazy.
Can you give me like the change?
I think I gave the change to the host people, the casino people. But what happened was, so it was the day before my birthday, and we just moved from the Venetian to the Cosmopolitan. I started, maybe it was about even from leaving the Venetian. So I think I had about $1,000. I don't know if you guys watched before, but before that, I had just won that Huff and Puff in the high limit room. I think I was only betting $15. As I say, only $15. Was very high.
Weren't you between 15 and 750 bets?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think it was, and I believe I forgive me if I'm wrong, because I was drunk. Because I did my live stream after I had won that in the high limit room. So I did my live stream, and it was right after it was done. I think I was done about 12:30. I decided to play at the Cosmopolitan. I had $1,000 left. Well, my bankroll of that day.
Yes.
So I had $1,000. And then I decided, I was like, well, you know what? We're here to gamble. Let's go gamble. It was 1:00 at night, 1:00 right after my live stream. And I was playing that thing. Yeah, you guys seen? I was playing that thing for a half an hour until I got it. And I was just switching up my bets. And I was like, you know what? Let's go for it. Let's see what happens. And I honestly did not think I was going to hit that major. It was crazy. It was really crazy.
So I want to know, what were the first words out of your mouth when you hit that damn major?
Oh, what was your first words?
I think it was.
Girl, did you
I believe that's what it was, because I could not believe that was the highest jackpot I ever won in my life. And that was the craziest thing. And I think I was looking for my boyfriend. I was like, where is he? Because I know he was around me somewhere. And I gave him some money after I won that first jackpot. And, and I was like, go ahead and gamble. And he went away. And then I was just gambling by myself. And then, of course, I'm so loud. People like crowd around me.
That was my next question. Were you super loud? Because I hope you were. I hope you brought the house out and told them, Gambleholic Queen Slots in the fucking building, baby. Sorry. Guys,
this is my life. She's talking.
Sorry. I would have been like gone at 14,000. Guys, don't tell me you guys wouldn't yell like that.
No,
I don't know you.
I yelled. I swear, because my brother was there with us for my birthday, and I don't know what part of the casino he was at, but he heard me. So if he heard me, he heard, and he wasn't near us, so he heard me when I won it. It was kind of good. It was nuts.
Did that call security?
Yeah. Hold on, let me bleep my mouth. I didn't even say that, but it's like an exciting win, guys. If you win that much money, you can't say that you're going to react a certain way. But your run in Vegas was epic. I think from the day you got there, because I remember your wins when you went to G2E. Right.
I didn't do too well at G2E, and I'd never been doing that was my first great run in Vegas, and I've been to Vegas like maybe 5 times. Yeah, maybe, I don't know, or more. And that was my only greatest run ever. And I was supposed to go actually back in like a week ago, but with all this stuff going on, I couldn't go back. So I'll have to wait.
Gambleholic, so in your casino that you consider your local, I think Angel the Winds, am I right?
It's about an hour away, but we have other casinos within like a 30-minute drive from me.
Angel the Wind, I remember when you've gone live from there. There's so many slot selections. Let me tell you about one of my favorite games that you play that. I love when you play Dancing Drums High Limit.
I love it.
And you're doing the rapid spins. Tiffany laughs every time.
I know. I want to know what you thought of in your mind to hit rapid spins. Is it something that says, hey, I want to, or
I actually,
what did you do? Did you accidentally do it and say, hey, this is probably cool. Let me just keep on doing it.
No, actually, if you watch, and from the very beginning, I actually played a lot of rapid spins, and throughout time, people have been commenting, I don't like rapid spins, and so to please my viewers, I decided I'm not going to do rapid spins. But now I'm like, I like rapid spins. That's what I'm all about. So I do occasionally, and because I know people enjoy watching, the reels go and actually land versus rapid spins, but I like rapid spins. I always did.
Do you believe in rapid spins? You think you can change
the outcome of a game? Like,
no,
what's
I don't
your
think
theory?
so.
Hi, my Hi, Gambling Granny. Hi, everybody.
I don't think you can change the outcome. No.
Is it because you practice CPR? You do the rest?
Oh my
God! You're doing the compressions.
Like staying alive.
Gambleholic, what about Angel the Winds? Is that a Class 2 casino? Is it an Indian casino?
Yeah, all our casinos in Washington are Class 2 and are owned by the Native Americans. So yeah, we're all of the casinos in Washington. If you go to Oregon, which is a 3-hour drive, I believe it's Class 3, but we're Class 2. So I have mixed feelings about Class 2, but because what happens in Class 2 is we're actually gambling against other players and not the casino. And so
bingo card, you're correct.
Yeah. And so you want to play, that's why I play late. You want to play late in order to win, because if you play later, there's not that many people there. And especially if there's a lot of people, like you got Friday night when there's a lot of people in a crowd and they leave, that's when I decide to gamble. That's why I decided to go live late because of
God, you go live? Let me tell you one of my funniest moments. My God.
So you think that when you're playing a bingo card, it's better to play when a whole bunch of people, that nobody's there because your odds are better?
Yep. I believe
it's a bingo. Tiffany and I, we consider our home base Kickapoo Lucky Eagle Casino. Y'all have a Kickapoo there, and there's been mix-ups sometimes.
Lucky Eagle. It's Lucky Eagle.
Lucky Eagle. Yeah, Lucky Eagle. We're in a Class 2 too, and you are playing bingo. You've got to look at that bingo card. We still have our bingo cards. Hi, Midwest Boxing. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Thank you, everybody. Gambleholic. So here's the next question from one of the viewers.
Okay.
They wanted to know: do you prefer high limit games, or do you prefer like a regular game, like at a max bet, like let's say dancing drums at an 880 bet, or would you prefer? Is your preference more to go to a high limit? Can you tell us a little bit about that?
So actually, it depends how much I bring to the casino. So if I say I bring $1,000, I want a chance or gamble at least maybe half of that in the high limit room. But say if I bring half of that, it depends. And then I will go there for maybe a couple $100 and then come out of the high limit room. It just that kind of depends. I don't know. I don't have one preference over another. And I honestly believe that sometimes the high limit room is really tight because people are not playing it. People are not really in there besides like the high rollers. So if you don't see a lot of high rollers in there, then maybe you shouldn't be playing in there. But it's kind of hard to determine, for me at least.
That makes sense.
I don't know.
Claudia. Gambleholic, I know, one of the things that...
Wait, do y'all have VGTs there?
No. I want to go to Texas and Oklahoma.
You know why I like VGT? Because it only has one line. So if you don't fit on that one line, you're a loser.
Yeah.
You know that we want to go to Angel the Winds. Johnny Falls, thank you for the shot. Thank you, everybody. We want to go up to Angel the Winds. We really want to. We even right now, like for our casino, it's a class 2, but Tiffany and I have been doing a lot of traveling to Louisiana, the Delta Downs Casino in Benton. Shout out to Cheryl Rowland. But Gambleholic, how long have you been a YouTuber, by the way? When did you start your channel?
So I started uploading, I believe the date it says on my channel, September 1st, 2017. And I think I kind of stopped around 2018, about March, but I started picking up again in June or July in the summertime. And that's when I was really serious about it. And it's really hard. It's a lot of work. It's really hard. It takes a lot of my time. But lately, it's hard to upload, and then the content, you have to have content. But with all like the casinos closed, it's really hard to record now. So luckily enough, I have stuff or like old things that I've been meaning to put up. Now I'm finally able to put them up. But
you're one of the lucky ones. Jeffrey wanted to know where Tiffany's from. She's from Texas, San Antonio.
He's from Louisiana.
Gambleholic, it has been tough. I think a lot of people, and I already know that you record all the time. You try to do your best. How do you balance? Because first of all, my hat goes off to you as being a healthcare professional. Thank you so much, Gambleholic, for all you do.
Everybody give Gambleholic a big hand up.
Big hand. I saw that really nice gift you got from LuckyLinds.
Dang, that was beautiful, right?
We loved it.
I love the stethoscope and the mask.
Gambleholic, how do you manage YouTube, being a mom? People, a lot of times, it's a lot of, you got to keep, first of all, you got to keep up with editing your videos, and then you're also visiting other channels. How do you do it? Tell us, what's your ingredients there to do everything that you do?
You just have to find the time, and you have to kind of manage your time, well. So I work Monday to Friday, 5 days a week, 8-hour days. And then when I come home, I spend time with my son. And then typically I, give him bath. I do everything. That's why it's really hard to me be in lives at sometimes, because I'm doing mama duties. And I don't know if a lot of people know I'm a mom, and I'm a mom. So by the time, I put him to bed, that's the only really slot. Maybe it's about an hour. If I just work an hour a day on my channel, on my videos, that's what I do. And then of course, say if I have the weekends, I have a little bit more time, but my time is really limited and it's hard to manage it. But I know everyone has a way to manage their time. But you just got to do what you got to do, and you have to put your priorities first. So if your priority is your family, you're going to have more to your family, and if it's towards your work, etc. on YouTube. And it's really hard during this time because I don't know if you guys noticed, but I haven't been uploading often. Only been uploading once a week. So it's really hard to do it, but you can do it, and you have to, as a slot channel, as any slot channel, you guys have to figure out what's best for your lifestyle. And my little guy's 3 years old, so he requires a lot of my time.
But you're right. Gambleholic, I have some comments here for you. Sheila Hunt says, Gambleholic, I love that name. Just Mike 66 said, thank you, Gambleholic. I just subscribed to you. Thomas Victor says, please tell Gambleholic that I'm at Angel of the Winds right now. And actually today there's not that much people. And here, so those are some of the comments. You're right, Gambleholic. You said a great thing that as a YouTuber, you have to find the balance.
Yeah.
What are some of the? Have you ever felt like? Because I think what a lot of people don't understand. I think that YouTube has its.
Hold on. GU says that you eat apples for strength. That's how you do it.
I do.
Well, maybe oranges. It's the same fruit.
Yeah, that's true. And actually, both of them are in my fridge. Yes, both of them are in my refrigerator.
Gambleholic, have you ever felt a time like, because YouTube is tough. You've been you've been doing this since 2017. And I want because someone actually asked me this. Another slot channel wanted me to ask you.
Yeah.
Have you ever felt like just like stopping YouTube and not doing it? Tell me about what are some of the things you like most about being a YouTuber, and what are some of the things that you want to share with some of us that are tough on YouTube? Like can you share that with us?
Yeah. So I love collaborating and talking and getting to know people. There's a lot of people that I've met on YouTube, and unfortunately there are some people who I actually started with that I'm no longer friends with, and that's okay. People go their separate lives and everything, and it's the truth. And there's just no way, there's just not a way to talk about it. Anyways. But there has been times that I wanted to stop, especially I know when I was not monetized. I wasn't monetized for a year. I felt like I was putting all this work for nothing. I don't think money is a big deal, but at least it showed for what I was paying for work, and I was growing at that time. So I lost, I would say, a lot of money for not being monetized. And I know with you guys got monetized really fast, and I love that you guys did, but it took me a long time.
It did.
A year.
I asked you about that. I remember when you were going through that. People don't understand that YouTube is, YouTube, it gives it and it can take it away that same day. We're not guaranteed anything. But I do believe that hard work, you put in hard work, it pays off. I think one of the biggest things that people don't realize is that, like you said, people come and go. There's moles, there's trolls, there's people that form opinions. You have to have a lot of tough skin to be in this. I mean, social media, we're in social media as YouTubers. We understand that we're putting ourselves out there, but I definitely think you have to have thick skin. People slide in and judge and do all these things that are unnecessary, honestly. Am I right?
No, you're completely right. And I always get comments, and I understand people don't like me, and that's okay. I'm okay with them not liking me. It's the world. What are you going to do about it?
I like you.
I like you guys too.
A lot of people
love you, baby.
A lot of subscribers and viewers love you playing the Triple Fortune Dragon. I don't see it in a lot of casinos. Tell us a little bit about your wins, or what's your strategy on Triple Fortune Dragon?
So from the very beginning, I hated Triple Fortune Dragon because I did not like it. My boyfriend did like it, and then he got this amazing win. So after his amazing win, I think he was betting $1 and got $1,000. So after that, I decided to keep playing it more. And then, of course, you guys seen all these different types of Triple Fortune Dragon that we have. It's kind of crazy, but there's not really too much of a strategy. I just play it like if it's a regular slot. If I get really impatient, and I know people notice that, so if you do not see me win, I leave, and that's exactly what I do. I get really impatient. I don't stay around. Yeah.
Kilowatt Slots, thank you for the $10 super chat.
Thank you, Kilowatt.
Gambleholic. So do you think that your style has changed of gambling? Like when you first started, do you think that what would you consider yourself? Like, would you consider yourself a high bettor, a mid bettor? How would you categorize your style of play?
I think I'm a mid to high bettor, and it depends if I win. So I typically will max bet on, like, say if the max bet was $5, I will typically do that. And then sometimes I think Tiff have the same style. And then if I
you're
win,
all over the place. You're all over the place.
Yes,
you're all over the map, right?
But with rapid spinning, that I just kind of watch, because I don't know if you guys know Ross Bybee. Now he's Ross Slots. He has this system, and I've watched it so many times, and that's why I feel like I've been doing that system that he's been doing, and I've been winning a lot more because of that. So that's why I do rabbit plays 50 cents, and if you take the big bet.
I watch him, and then he measures. And
well, hold on, Gambleholic. Just so you'll know, we met him at Choctaw.
Oh, did you?
We got to.
The nicest man.
And we cannot believe the information that he gave us. And we had just hit 1,000 supporters, and he was waiting for us because he was going to join us on our live stream. One of our nice. And he actually explained to us how he plays the WMS games. He shared a lot of tips as a YouTuber. Ross Bybee or Ross Slots. He's an amazing gentleman. He's a gentleman. He had no issue. Honestly, I was just floored that he even shared with me like information as a YouTuber for me to be well informed. And he's so down to earth. And let me tell you, his wins are freaking amazing.
Yeah, they're amazing.
50 cents to $1, whatever.
Thank you, Claudia.
Simon is here, and she wants to draw you. Simon, so let me let Simon in, and she wants to draw you.
Here she comes.
Hi, Simon.
Hey, everybody. What's up?
All right.
Oh my gosh. How are you?
Can you draw Gambleholic?
Hold on. 1 second. This is who's joining me tonight. Let me tell you. Unfortunately, I will not be able to see the chat because the dog wrecked my iPad. My iPad got meant to iPad. It was from 2011 anyway.
It's okay. It still worked though at that time.
It doesn't work anymore.
Oh no.
So I won't be seeing the chat tonight. Let me flip the camera around so I can
draw Gambleholic. Woohoo! Can't wait.
I'm curious about but how is everybody doing tonight?
We're doing good.
All good.
We're so happy to have you here.
Yeah, thank you for
being here too.
Hey guys, this is Simon. It's a slot machine. If you have not visited her on YouTube, she's an amazing artist that has made so many logos for so many channels. And we're very excited to have her here to draw. And then I wanted her to draw Gambleholic. I wanted to see. What does that look like? Oh my God!
I love it. Here you go.
Thank you, Simon.
You're very welcome. But is there any drawing requests in the chat?
Hi, Bonsai. Hi, LuckyLinds. Hi,
Naomi. She made my logo that I have not put on my shirts yet, but I'm going to. She's made a lot of people.
Yeah, you guys have been doing awesome. I just want to congratulate you.
Yeah, that's the queen. You did a great job, Simon.
Thank you, Simon.
Simon, we love you. Simon, I wanted to ask you a question.
Yes.
Simon, what got you into like doing all these logos for all these channels? Like, how did that even start?
Alrighty, so I got into doing like logos and doing stuff when I first did art for the big jackpot. I did some fan art, sent it to them, they enjoyed it. Then my first logo was from Michelle Dixie Chick Slots, and then it was Bonsai Yama Review. After that, it was Windy City Frenzy. So that's how I got started with logos. I know that Dixie Chick Slots asked me for her logo first. And that's like when it started snowballing.
Oh, Simon, you did a great job, and I love it. Do you
great job, Simon?
Gambleholic, watch that crown, girl.
You got a crown.
You got a big
I
one.
want to tell you from the bottom of my heart is that you are as you are is how you are all the time. You are a mentor to me and Tiffany. You have supported us. You have believed in us. You always told me, girl, don't give up. Remember when I was trying to get to 1,000 supporters and I couldn't get there? She posted it. She did a slot challenge with both of us. She didn't have to, but she did.
But she did. And she won.
And
she won.
We love you.
We love you, Gambleholic.
Love you guys.
I want to wish you always the best. And don't be surprised if one of these days Tiffany and I head out to Angel the Winds.
Let me know. Let me know.
Thank you so much for being on.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, guys.
For doing everything for everybody and being an essential
you're
worker.
A true inspiration.
Thank you.
All slot channels, you're real. You know, that's what I love about your videos and you, that you know, you call it like it is, girl. You are you. And don't ever change, and don't let anybody ever we love you, Gambleholic.
Thank you, guys.
Blessing to the slot community.
Thank you.
Good night.
How about
Appreciate
them
you.
oranges?
How about the apple? Bye, guys. Love you.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Simon. We'll bring you back up in a minute.
Okay, Simon, we'll bring you back up in a minute.
All right, see you.
I'll be back
love you, Simon.
1 minute.
All right, guys. So we are getting ready for our next guest. I'm so excited. MDH Slots, thank you for that $2.79 super chat. Jazzy J Slots, welcome in. The Slot Couple 19, welcome in. Double Do Slots, Melody 6. Barbara Campbell said, hello, crazy girls. And we is crazy. Honey, let me tell you, it is a slot extravaganza. And it is an extravaganza because we have amazing YouTubers here, amazing channels. Make Curry, Casanova Slots, thank you for being here. Gambleholic, we love you. Handpaid Jackpot, Slotty Math Teacher. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. Thank you, everyone, for the super chat.
Slot Couple 19.
Slot Couple 19, thank you for being here. Bonsai's in the building. Thank you, Bonsai. So, I have our next guest coming up. We are so excited to have them here. They're here all the way from the Windy City to join the Slot Extravaganza. Welcome, Windy City Frenzy!
Hey!
How y'all doing?
Oh.
Good.
How are you?
We're good. All excited to see you here. Hi,
there you go, Ken. Now I can see you. Hi, Ken.
There's Ken.
Hi, Ken.
There we go. Now you can see us better, right?
Yeah.
Drinking.
Huh? Oh, we've been at the casino, you guys.
What?
We're in Michigan. We're in Michigan. We left the casino to be on your channel. We're going to go back after this, though.
Alicia Lacosta says hi. Gambling Granny says hi, the boys. Jazzy J says hi. Slotty Math Teacher.
Hello, Slotty Math Teacher.
Hey.
Just like me, 66. Lorenzo, MDH. Y'all are getting a lot of love in the chat.
Oh, thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. We appreciate it. Thank you for being here for Tiffany's channel, and also for our girl Rose.
Yes.
She likes to get it. Wait, my hand. She likes to get it.
So tell us about where y'all are at. We all want to know. We all want to know the tea. Serve it.
Oh my gosh, we got to serve it up right, Ken.
You know it's an extravaganza, honey. So you better give me the extravaganza where you're at.
We are in Harris, Michigan, and we've already spent 7 hours at Island Casino.
What? How is it?
We got to get content, girls.
You do.
All right, our channel's running this dry. We need this content.
This is the first day that they open.
Mm-hmm.
How is it? Tell us about your wait time. Tell us everything.
There's no wait time. No wait time. No. We're right up in it. You gotta wear your mask, and practice your social distancing. There's sanitizer all over the place, for your wash your hands, and everybody has to wear a mask. They take your temperature, they scan infrared, take your temperature before you get in the casino, everyone. They do that, and I just think, I don't know, I don't feel, everybody's wearing a mask, everybody looks cool. We're busy filming, so
right.
They want to know if the machines were tight or not.
That's from Just Like
they're
Me.
a little tight.
They are.
We're winning a little something. They're a little tight, but
we did see a few hand pays though.
Yeah, a couple people had hand pays, but we're going back later tonight too. So we're hoping those machines get filled up real nice.
We're all going to be good win. We're sending that Texas luck that way.
I don't know.
The McKinney said the 7 clans is open. Look at there.
Oh, I love
it.
Oh my God, guys. Yes.
Ken, you look awesome.
Why did y'all get those made? What the heck?
You better have an apple on one of them.
It's cotton, actually. A friend of ours made it.
We're not attention seekers at the casino in any way. No, we just show up like this. We show up like this. This is how we show up. Here we're here. We have arrived in the building. That's right. Right there.
I know.
That's how we do.
When you come in with a mask, with the gear. It's just. So the machines have been a little tight. Y'all went out there to get some content. Yeah.
Yeah, we got content.
I have a couple of questions for you from some of my subscribers and Tiffany's. One of the questions they have is, what keeps you motivated to continue to bring this content? Because YouTube can be very harsh sometimes. What keeps you guys motivated? Because y'all are always positive people. What motivates y'all to continue to bring this content? And always, y'all, you guys are some of the most positive people that I've met. And I will say, along with my subscriber that asked me to ask you that question, is you all support everyone.
Mm-hmm. Joanna said hi.
So can you tell us what keeps you guys motivated to continue to do this?
Do you want me to answer you?
Go ahead.
And it is hard because there's 2 of us, but basically how I feel is, no matter the size of your channel, no matter the size of it, you have those dedicated fans, subscribers, whatever you choose to call them, that watch your videos, and you have to keep that in mind. They count on you to put out videos, and they're there to support you. You may not know them, but if something happens and you're not putting out content, they get worried. They're like, oh, something happened to you? What's going on? Yeah. And so for those people that watch our channel and support us, that's why we continue to do it.
That's a good way, because everybody wanted to know. So I want to know, what inspired you guys to say, hey, I'm going to open a slot channel? You're out in Chicago. You play out of Michigan. What inspired you? Because
Michigan, Indiana, Wisconsin, Vegas, Atlantic City. Girl. We haven't made it to Texas yet, but we might have to now.
Yes. Have to make it out there.
Apples and roses.
I will definitely. That's right.
But what inspired you guys to start a slot channel?
Can you go ahead and answer this one?
We used to go to Vegas at least twice before the slot. So, like everyone else, you get home from Vegas, and I wanted to look up a slot machine.
Yes.
So what do? You Google it. And then all these YouTube channels started popping up. But when we started, the biggest channels were Diana Vani, SD Guy, who else?
Brent. Albert Slot Channel.
And Albert, yeah.
We love us some Albert Slot Channel. We want to put that
Yes,
we He's a very nice person, and he's helped us out a lot.
Really? That's great. Very
nice. Very nice. We're big fans, and we're big fans. We've known him for the 4 years we've been on.
And that's how we started. I just looked at Bruce. I says, we could do this. And that was it.
Yeah.
You guys really found a good following. I like the way that you call yourself the boys. I think that everybody knows when they say the boys is going to be Windy City Frenzy, but you guys are so grounded. And you know, I will tell you this, not because I'm a subscriber and I watch you guys' videos. Y'all are so positive. How do you deal with like the negativity that comes with this YouTube thing? Like, how do you guys continue to always keep your chins up and always being positive? How do you do that?
Well, at first, you know, as your channel grows, you're gonna get negative comments.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And we've had our few.
We've had our fair share. Everybody has their fair share.
Hold on, let me move my hair. Hold on. Scarlett O'Hara is about to come out. Hold on.
How do we deal with it, Ken? You know, I have a you know, how I would say.
You know, it depends what it is. If it's really bad, we just delete it. If it's not so bad, you know, Bruce will say, you know, thanks for watching. Tell all your friends.
Get one.
And I don't mind to talk about it all at all. Me and Ken, we've been on 4 years. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I'm okay with that. You know, some people I've had comments where they may not necessarily like my voice or I talk too much. And, you know, I've had somebody say, maybe for instance, they'll say, oh, your voice was annoying. And I'll say, this is nothing. Check out this other video. And I go on, and thanks for watching, Tom.
I love it. I love it. That's what I say.
You have to let it roll off your shoulder. Some people are having a bad day and they might take it out on you. They don't really watch your channel anyway. So you can't take it so personally. We laugh at a lot of things.
You have to.
We're like, oh, this is so ridiculous what this person just said. Oh my gosh, Ken. And we will laugh about it, and I'll respond. But I always say, thanks for watching. Tell all your friends, because they are.
What was the funniest? I mean, not any bad comments, but what was the funniest comment y'all ever got that you were like, y'all looked at each other like?
Oh, I have a delicious comment. I had a very delicious. We had a very delicious comment. Like, say for instance, like sometimes, you know, people that you can kind of almost tell a tone of a comment if you've had a lot of comments. So we had this comment one time which we found very hysterical. There was a comment that said, oh, this video is awful. You should consider shutting down your channel. Well, that was really interesting because somebody who just watches your videos or come across your videos wouldn't say you should consider shutting down your channel, but a slot channel would say that to you.
Yes.
So where did that come from? You got to be smarter if you're going to say something to another slot channel. Be smarter.
That's what I say. Windy City, we had a question from one of Tiffany's subscribers.
Oh, you asked for a positive comment. I got confused. I thought you wanted the most delicious negative comment. I didn't know you wanted a positive comment.
No, that's fine. It's delicious.
Delicious. We wanted
There you go.
Delicious.
We love delicious.
I have a question for you from one of Tiffany's subscribers, and they actually emailed us when they found out you guys were coming on the live. One of the questions was, what was your first thought when you hit that grand jackpot? Because you guys hit a grand jackpot on the Rudy's Cruise. And we want to know, well, the subscriber wants to know, they wanted me to make sure that I ask you guys, what was that like? To walk us through that night when you guys won the grand jackpot, because that's epic. Not a lot of people can say, I won a grand jackpot. And you guys kept it under wraps until the premiere was coming, and we were all shocked. That was the premiere. And I will tell you, I yelled so loud, me and Tiffany. We could not believe it. So walk us through that night, because one of our subscribers by the name of Jorge that watched the video wants to know, wanted us to ask you guys that question here from Texas.
And what was your first word when after you realized you won it? sentence.
Well, there's two of us. There's me and Ken, so first of all, it was I'll just say really quick. It was 2:30 in the morning to begin with.
Yes.
It was 2:30 in the morning. Most everybody had left the casino, to tell you the truth, and we were pretty tired. And I was very shocked. And if you really listen to it, you can tell my breath gets taken back because it was just so shocking. And then because of the viewers and knowing we're videoing it, we gotta really kind of pull yourself together, because you want a good quality video too. So, we didn't completely lose our business, but I was in complete shock. And Ken, even Ken, he's like, you could just, if you really listen to it, you can hear the breath coming in. It was just so crazy. It was so exciting.
What was your total win? How much was the grand jackpot that y'all won? What was the total?
The total was, it was the bonus. So we got the grand jackpot and the actual bonus. So it was like when the bonus was done, it was $17,981. Almost
how many cents?
Oh my God.
Was it 5 spins? 5 spins, I think, on that game. 5 or 6 spins. But we got the pot closed within the bonus.
Right. That was crazy. Yeah,
it was within the bonus. Yeah. Wow. So the total bonus was almost $18,000.
Wow.
My God. Did y'all sleep at all that night?
I didn't, but he did. I was so wound up, and we had cash. Tell nobody.
Did y'all jump on the beds and throw the cash everywhere? Like, what was that movie? With
that cash that we had in our hands went to the room into the safe. Yes.
Oh my God.
No, but what was that movie?
I don't remember.
Lampoon's Vacation or something.
Where they get all that cash.
Papa.
But you know what?
Whatever.
I think when
did y'all throw it up in the air?
I think when you win a grand jackpot, it doesn't hit you till days later. How are you guys able to keep it like a secret for so long? Like, was that hard not to tell anybody?
Well, we prepared a lot for it. We knew we were going to do a premiere, and we had different footage from Brian's assistant, Britt.
They provided some footage for us on top of what we already did, and we're so grateful to them for that. Because the video, we're really happy with how the video turned out. But it was difficult because I had tons of people texting us, asking us how much, because they knew something had happened, and we couldn't tell them. I tell people I didn't even tell my mom.
You didn't tell your mama?
I had people text me like I didn't even tell my mom how much we won. And the craziest thing about that, you guys, is we were on the Rudy's cruise, so all of these 100+ Rudies knew about it, and Brian was nice, and he said, let them have their moment with that. Please don't share it. Please don't say how much it is, and they all respected that.
Wow, that's
very grateful, because it's hard for people not to say something. We wanted to be able to put it out at a given time, and for it to be for people to enjoy, and they respected that. We're very grateful.
What was the first thing you bought?
I don't know. We put money aside for taxes, for the tax man. We split it up. People were on me because I say because it was my bonus, So I said a lot in the video, but I mean we're the Windy City friends. But some people ask me, did Ken? I hope Ken got it. Well, Ken got it.
25%, right, Ken?
25%. No, we got a lot more than 25%.
That was such an epic win that I could not believe that this happened on a cruise. First of all, Rudy's cruise. And then I'm so happy to hear that Britt and Brian Christopher helped record some of that footage. But the thing is it could not happen to better people. You guys do this epic win. We're all waiting on that premiere, honey. Let me tell you, we're all in that premiere. Like, that premiere was epic. It's probably, I don't know. J Real asked, will Dan the Grand start a channel? J Real just asked that.
Well, I'm not sure if Dan the Grand's going to start a channel, but we have a friend who has started a channel. And then, there's Joanna, who we encouraged to start a channel. Joanna? Everybody knows Joanna DeVille. We encouraged her to start a channel, and she does her own things. And so we love to help people. We love to encourage people. We've had so much with ourselves, encouragement from everybody. Right. And I mean, that's the exciting part of being on YouTube, period. But I don't know if Dan the Grand's going to start a channel. But Joanna did.
Yeah, she's doing very well at it too. She's doing really good. We really like her channel. Thank you for sharing that with us.
You know what I like about you guys, and I'll share it here on the live. People that are here now, they can replay and watch the video. We are in Texas. You guys are miles away. You guys have supported me and Tiffany. You agreed. I never thought you guys were going to do that slot challenge with us. You know, when Tiffany started the live. Hi, James Airy. Thank you for that 149 super chat. Thank you. I did not. I told Tiffany, because Tiffany had already mentioned to me. She goes, I'm going to ask Windy City to do a slot challenge. I go, they're not going to do.
I did. I told her. I said, I'm going to ask Windy City Frenzy. I want to do a slot channel with them. She goes, girl, you're crazy. You're out of your mind.
That's Windy City. I was like starstruck, right? And then I was like, girl, I was sweating. I was like, oh my God, my Scarlett O'Hara tassel, instead of going this way, went the other way. And I said, girl, we need to order t-shirts and all that. But what I've had found out since we did the slot challenge and our friendship that we formed is you guys are so helpful. You're an inspiration to the slot community. You're mentors. And you guys, I want to congratulate you when you hit over 10,000 subscribers. It is well deserved, and you guys have a heart of gold, and you support everybody. And I know you, and I know you don't have to, but you do it because you're a blessing as well to the slot community, And
we've been helped so much ourselves.
Yeah.
We're very grateful. So many people have helped us very seriously. We're not even kidding. With continued education in regard to the changes that go on YouTube, and how videos should go and what people are looking for. Very helpful people have been to us and continue to be helpful to us. So of course we will help other people. And absolutely.
It is a continued learning experience. I mean, always something new, just like YouTube they're done with the beta, now it's with the studio.
Yeah, it's totally different now for sure. And it's a learning experience. Me and Tiffany love you guys. And I know y'all had a surprise for everyone on the live.
We do.
Okay, guys, get ready. Because Windy City Friends is in the building, baby. Yeah.
Right.
But wait a minute. I want to go back to the challenge that we did.
Oh, okay. Let's hear this.
Okay. We want a rematch.
Oh, we're ready. We're ready.
You don't know us like that. We're ready to bring it. You don't know us, right? We're from Chicago.
Wait a minute. My tassel has gone to the right, honey. But I will not be wearing extensions that night.
Oh, I'll tell you what.
That's right.
Y'all heard it here. We're going to do a rematch with Windy City Frenzy. Yeah.
We'll get you picked up the slot. What game do you want to play?
Do we have to play?
No, we're going to do it different. Guys, what do y'all think? We're going to keep everybody in suspense. And we're going to do something totally different that nobody has ever done. How about that?
We are doing it very different. We've already talked about it. It's going to be so good.
Why don't we go to Texas and we'll go up to Chicago, and then we swap places, and you play in our casino and we go to your casino.
That's another thing we want to do.
Look, what you talking about, Willis?
We want to join one of y'all's group pools in the future. Hopefully, with all of this stuff, we have all the slot channels. Been following, everything we need to do, what have you. But it would be nice to one day meet up with you guys. I know you guys will be in Vegas.
We can try to share these days.
We don't know.
Right.
Is it so?
Yeah, we're going to be in Vegas end of June. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm going to leave it to Windy City Frenzy, and they have something very special coming up for the viewers. Are y'all ready, guys? That's my question. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's do this.
Do you have a pen and paper? You two?
Yes, we do.
Okay. We all need this. So this is what we're going to do. Can you have the questions?
Yes.
All right, everybody. This is everybody's participation.
Even me.
We're gonna have a giveaway. So this is how we're gonna do this. Okay. The giveaway is oh my gosh, I can't even think. I did have cocktails earlier.
Oh my god.
Anyway, so the giveaway is run by Windy City Frenzy, no affiliation with Texas Rose and Tiffany Mills. So any questions that you have in regards to the giveaway, you have to reach out to the Windy City Frenzy. It is our giveaway, okay?
Yeah.
Just so what we're going to do is we're going to ask a question of them. They are going to answer the question and write it down secretly. And the chat is going to guess what their answer is. So we're going to give, and then so whoever matches the answer that they give, so we need one answer from you two. Then whoever in the chat is the first one to match that answer will win. Are we going to show them what they're winning?
Oh my God, we're so excited.
Everybody, so you will win a Windy City Frenzy lanyard. It's so hard to see this way.
Yes, I love it. Yes.
Lanyard, yes, customized lanyard. And Ken, what else?
We have a T-shirt.
Nice.
A T-shirt away. Okay.
Yep.
And then
some pens.
Also some pens.
Yes.
So if you win you get the pen with the lanyard. If you win a T-shirt, you just get the T-shirt.
Got it.
Maybe we'll throw in a pen.
We might throw a pen in there. We just keep it.
So the person that gets the answer first is the winner, correct?
Yes. Yeah. And that person, what they'll have to do to claim their prize, so that it's private and confidential, they have to go to our Windy City Frenzy Facebook page and message us their address. That way, it's private and confidential, and that's how you get the prize. Okay. I think that's pretty simple. We try to keep it very simple. Okay.
Okay, guys. So don't forget, if you're the winner, you're gonna go to Facebook, Windy City Frenzy, and please visit their Facebook page, like it, and that way you can keep up to date with what's going on with Windy City Frenzy as well. But you'll send a private message. So I'm gonna look at the chat, but I'm gonna look at it on my cell phone, and that's what I'm gonna base it on because this runs a little bit behind. Hi, PJ Slots and Entertainment said hello.
Hi, PJ. How are you doing? Thank you, everybody, for being here. We do appreciate it. And make sure if you are coming in and you are new to Tiffany's channel, make sure you subscribe to her. Please do that for us. They're both our dearest friends, and we want their subscribers. They're both at almost 5,000. Tiffany hit 5,000.
Yeah, we're both over 5,000.
I didn't even know.
We're both over 5.
I didn't even know, but we're both over 5. Her and I were like neck to neck, and I was like, I'm going to the grocery store selling Girl Scout cookies. And, I'm like, please like and subscribe.
Subscribers are everywhere.
Passing me up. She's trying to pass me up.
Yeah, we just both. Tiffany's reaching 5,500, and I'm about 50, almost close to 5,100. Nice. And we want to thank everyone that has been supporting us. I've been on YouTube for 2 years. Tiffany's been there about 1.5 years, and it's just amazing that people even. I feel honored. I really do. I feel honored that people even. Come on and watch us crazy girls, us Texas girls.
You two are a lot of fun.
Thank you.
Five questions, so we want to make sure that we can start if you don't mind.
Okay, let's do it.
All right. Everybody got quiet.
I know. They're waiting for the questions.
Okay. So the first question. Go ahead, Ken.
On your favorite slot, How many spins would it take for you to get a bonus? 1 through 50.
What would be your guess? So you're giving us a number between 1 and 50.
Basic, yes.
So whose answer? Is it mine and Tiffany's spins or y'all spins?
Yours.
Oh, mine.
We need one answer from you guys, though. One answer for the chat. Just one answer.
Okay.
One number.
So when do we give you our answer?
Okay, so you wrote it down, the one answer?
I have it.
Okay, everybody in the chat, start putting in your answer. What you think they may have answered it with numbers 1 through 50. Start putting in your answers. I see some of them there, Ken, right?
Yep.
All right.
They're coming in.
They're coming in. Everybody put in your guess for the answers.
Somebody already got it.
Yeah, we see it already.
Oh, you did?
Hold on, Tiffany. Hold on. Somebody got it already. I see the answer.
All right, why don't we go ahead and see the answer then? And
okay, here's my answer. I wrote it down. You ready?
Oh, you me. Wait, no, you can't see it.
Can you see it?
You got to show up.
Number 12.
Number
12.
Yes, and sorry, Tiff. And the winner is Rita Allen.
Rita Allen. Okay.
Yes, Rita Allen. Congratulations, Rita.
Rita, let me tell you something, Rita. You are one lucky lady.
Yes, she won on our last live.
Our last live.
Hi, Winsor. Hi, GDT. Hi, Delana Brown. Rita, you go ahead and get it, girl. Come on now.
Rita,
onto Facebook, Windy City Frenzy, and send them a message, a private message.
Yep.
Wow, she done guessed it, honey.
She clocked that number quick. Good job, Rita.
She clocked it.
Click. Windy City Frenzy, we want to thank you for doing this giveaway from the bottom of our hearts. That is so amazing that you guys are doing that. Thank you.
No worries. It's a lot of fun for us, too. Thanks for inviting us on.
Thank you.
I love you guys. Everyone loves you guys.
Okay, what's the next question?
All right.
When you hit a big win, you will blank that money. So you got to fill in the blank. When you hit a big win, you will blank that money. So after you hit that big bonus, boom, and you have that money, you're going to what with that money?
No.
Oh, no, I know this one is.
Okay.
It's kind of a question, so it could be a lot of different answers. But we all
got the answer. Hold on.
Pocket, kiss it, bank it.
So we know what we're going to do.
Right.
Okay, let's see.
This is so much fun because this is how people, they can learn your personality a little more with these questions.
Yes. I like them. Hide some away from Rose.
James Falling wants to know the question again.
Can you repeat the question?
Okay. Can we get the question again?
Yeah.
Hold on just a second. Uh-oh. We lost. Hold on.
So far.
We're back. Sorry. We got to go to
a brand new pair of shoes. Hello.
When you hit
our shoes and a purse to match. That's what I always say. Mama's going to get a brand new pair of shoes and a purse to match.
But that wasn't that wasn't the question.
When you hit a big win, you blank that money.
Yeah. I have my answer ready if y'all are ready, but nobody's got it.
Nobody's got it.
Do you see the answer in the chat?
Not yet.
No.
Okay, everybody keep putting your answers.
Well, there is a close one. There's one that's pretty close.
We'll take a close one.
We'll take it.
We'll take a close one.
So I see Rico Johnson was close because this is what I wrote. I keep playing it at high limit. I play it in a high limit machine. So Rico Johnson got it.
Rico Johnson?
Yes, Rico Johnson. Woo. Come on now.
All right.
So Rico Johnson got a land.
Yes.
So make sure you guys reach out to us on our Facebook page. We can send you and we're writing down everybody's name so that we have it, so that we can send you your prize.
I got them all written down. Congratulations, Rico Johnson and Rita Allen, for winning. Windy City, thank you so much for doing this
Of
for
course.
the viewers. You guys have a heart of gold. You guys are amazing.
Thank you.
We love you guys. We appreciate you coming on.
I want to put Simon on here real quick.
Simon wants to say hi to you guys.
Yeah. Let's put Simon on.
Okay.
Simon is still there.
Because I got people
Simon's
waiting.
not there yet.
Oh, gosh.
I don't know where Simon went. Wait.
Turn off the TV.
There's Simon. Okay, Simon.
Here I am.
Hey,
Simon. How are you?
Sorry for the delay. What's up?
Hey, what's going on, girl? You know, we always appreciate our logo. We always tell everybody, oh, it's a slot machine, Simon. She made our logo for us. Yes. For our logo, which we love so much.
Simon,
thank you.
Draw something silly of Windy City Frenzy. Draw something silly of Windy City Frenzy.
Let me do that. Let me get to my paper.
I want to see something silly.
Let's make Windy City Frenzy silly.
Yes.
Let's flip the camera around. 1 second.
All right, let's do it, Simon.
Be sure to put you on your silliest face. Ken, I think you need to be in frame more. I can't see you, Ken.
Ken and Bruce.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to get to the chat too.
She needs to see both of y'all.
I'm loving it.
Gosh, she's such a great artist.
Hey, you guys gonna be driving down the Las Vegas Strip?
Oh, cool. He does Ken's hair perfect all the time. It always cracks me up.
Here you go, Bruce.
I love it. I love it, Simon.
Oh, sorry. Gotta get in frame.
Oh my God.
Look at that.
Oh my gosh.
I'm curious, but how has things been for you?
Good.
Oh, good.
Very
I'm really
good.
happy because I'm done with finals.
Are you?
Oh, nice.
Good for you.
Windy City Frenzy.
I love it, Simon.
Thanks. And you're driving the car. Las Vegas. So you're going down the Las Vegas Strip. Here's Caesar's. Here's MGM. No, not MGM, but the Lex show. Caesar's Palace. And let's see. Paris.
Wow.
Nope, that's Paris. And
wow,
don't forget
that is amazing.
Wow, Simon, that is amazing. Look at that.
And a quick sketch, but here you go.
Wow, that's really cute.
Oh wow, that is so cute. Thank
Look at
you.
that car.
That is so cute. Windy City Frenzy.
Viva Las Vegas.
Thank you, Windy City Frenzy, for that $19.99 super chat. Thank you, guys.
Look at that.
You're welcome.
Wow, Simon, that is amazing.
Thank you.
Simon,
Here you go. Viva Las Vegas. Windy City Frenzy. Who's ready for some dance and drum action?
Right? We have to play that yet. We're gonna head back to the casino a little later tonight. We'll have to play. We haven't played that one yet.
That's great. Good job, Simon. We love you.
Awesome.
Oh, it's cute.
Windy City Frenzy. So y'all gonna be in the casino through tomorrow, or y'all spending the night there?
Yeah, it's fine. It was a 5-hour drive for us.
Yeah.
Good job. Well, thank you guys, everyone, for coming on the live. We appreciate you. We love you. Guys, if you have not subscribed, please do so to Windy City Frenzy. They're an amazing slot channel.
Yes, they are.
And we love you guys. And we will see you guys soon.
And win big.
Yeah, please get another brand.
All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Win big. Don't forget to budget, baby.
All right. Right. How about them apples?
How about them apples?
That's right. That's right. Thank you, Rose.
You're welcome. Love you guys.
Bye. Have a nice evening.
You too. Be safe. Thanks again.
Good night.
Thank you. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, guys. So that was Windy City Frenzy. Now we have our other two guests coming on. I can't wait to ask them these questions. We have Naomi Slot Channel coming on from California, And we have LuckyLinds Slots coming on from Oklahoma. So let's go ahead and join these ladies. Let's welcome them into the chat to the Slot Extravaganza, baby. Let's go ahead and welcome in Naomi from Naomi's Slot Channel. Hey, Naomi!
Bring the other one on too.
Hey, Naomi.
Hey, Naomi.
Hi. Can we hear you? Naomi, we can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
No, girl, you got the megaphone. Hey, sister.
Texas Rose and Tiffany Mills Slot Channel in the building. Hi, everybody.
LuckyLinds. Hey, LuckyLinds.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Going good. We're so glad to see both of you here. I have a lot of questions from viewers and subscribers that wanted me to ask y'all. I want to thank both of you ladies for coming on. It is so exciting to finally, Naomi, I feel like I'm meeting you for the first time, really in person. Even though we've talked a lot on the phone, you know, through texts and phone calls.
Yes.
Naomi, you are such a big supporter of everyone. And we appreciate you for being here tonight. We love you. LuckyLinds, Lindsay, aka Lindsay. Lindsay, I can't say enough about you either. Both actually, but I want to focus on you right now to tell you that I've got to meet you in person. You are such a sweetheart.
Thank you.
You are exactly how you come through on video is exactly how you are. And everybody was excited for both of y'all to come on because a lot of viewers had questions for you. So I'm going to go ahead and start with Naomi. Naomi, you're in California, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Here's a question from me to you, because this is my question, and a viewer asked me that too. Naomi, I'm going to take you back to the slot intro that you did, entering the world of YouTube. Naomi, you guys don't know, her first video was an intro, and it was bad to the bone, baby. It was an intro leading you into Chicanzi, talking about JC. Thank you for the $1.99 super chat from NCS Wahoo, #1 supporter. Your intro was so bad to the bone, girl. You had me literally shaking in my shoes when I saw it. I knew I was going to love it. Because in your intro, Naomi, you lead us to Chicanzi with your win on a Jeep Wrangler. So my question to you is, how in the heck did you win it? We want to know about the Jeep win. Take us to that night, Naomi. Please take us to the grand prize. Guys, this is a grand prize. The woman won a Jeep at Chicanzi. Take us to that night.
And who does that?
Naomi. Take us to that night, Naomi.
Okay. So basically, I was just there just with some friends. We were at the sushi bar, and you have to swipe your card for the drawing tickets.
Yeah.
And I wasn't there to gamble or anything. I just swiped my card. I had like 500 tickets. I couldn't believe it when they called my name. Basically, how the drawing went is they pick 4 people, and then the grand prize is the Jeep. And then the cash prizes, I don't know, it varies from like $1,000 to $5,000 or something. So anyway, I ended up, after the sushi bar, gambling. Yeah, so I was on the table, and when I heard them call my name, I couldn't believe it. I left the table, and I still had all my chips, on the table. I was 21, and I couldn't believe that they called my name, and I ran over there. And then I asked the lady, I said, what's the biggest prize you could win? And she goes, you could win a car. And I was like, no, you can't. No way. She goes, you could. And I was like, okay. So she goes, so you're going to be the first one to choose your number. So you have to choose a number between, I think it was like 1 and 4, because there's 4 people. So you pick whichever envelope. Okay. So I picked number 4, and she was like, when they announced it that I won the car, I was like, no, I didn't. I couldn't believe it.
I want to know, were you dramatic? Did you scream loud? Did you have the tassel like me on Scarlett O'Hara? What was the reaction, girl? Because I would have been Texas Roses in the damn building. How about that? I would have been loud. I would have actually. You kept the Jeep, Naomi?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what somebody wanted me to ask you. So one of our subscribers wanted to know if you kept the Jeep or did you sell it? You kept the Jeep.
I kept it, and then I ended up giving it to one of my assistants.
Wow. You had such a big heart.
So what did you say when you won the Jeep?
I said, "What are you talking about, Willis?"
I figured you were going to say, how about them apples?
How about them apples? I still can't believe that I won that. I cannot believe it.
That's amazing.
Yes, that is great. Hey, thank you so much, Bonsai, for the super chat. LuckyLinds, hello.
Hello.
So here's my question to you. You came out guns a-slinging too, just like Naomi. On YouTube, these two ladies came out guns a-slinging. Naomi came out with that intro with that Jeep win. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I loved it. Then
I love that intro, Naomi, by the way. I still watch that intro.
I did too. I'm like, look at Naomi. That Jeep winner. Holla at your girl. Like Gambleholic. When I first got my notification on YouTube, and LuckyLinds plays out of in Oklahoma, and I'll let her tell her a little bit. I saw her first video, and she came out guns a-slinging. Her first video was a hand pay for $27,000 plus on a Buffalo machine. And if I can remember, and if I'm wrong, LuckyLinds, I apologize. You were in your room. You came back down. You started playing. Everybody wants to know about that epic night. Can you walk us through? And these are these ladies' first videos or intros. So like, oh my God, I was like caught. I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. Tell us about that night, LuckyLinds, when you won that hand pay.
Yeah, so I went to Choctaw. I got there kind of late. It was like 8 or 9. And I started playing on that same Buffalo machine in the video. I sit down. There was 4 machines next to each other. There's a lady playing on 3 machines. So I played on one. I used free play. I kind of got some bonuses, but I didn't really win anything. So I'm like, let me leave. So I walked around the casino. I played a few more slot games. And on my way back to bed, I walked by the same machine.
Okay.
At first, I was thinking, I don't want to play the same one. I just lost my money on because the lady was still on the other 3 machines. And I was like, well, I got $600. I'm going to go down to 400. If I don't win anything, I'm going to go to sleep. So I started playing. I started with like a 420 bet. I got a bonus. I increased it to like 720. And then I was thinking, I wanted to play a game with myself, I guess. And the lady next to me was betting 960. And I was like, I'm going to bet 960 too. And I'm going to see if I can get a bonus on 960 before 400. Ooh. And so I did the 960 bet. Wow. And I was at 420. So almost done. And I got the bonus. And in the bonus spin, I got the super free games. And so that's when it all started.
And when you in that video, I see your excitement like a true. I'm so glad. First of all, thank you for recording that, right? Because, and how did you LuckyLinds, when you saw that number going up past 10 grand?
Oh my goodness.
What were you feeling? Like, what were you thinking at that moment?
Oh my gosh, girl. My heart
Jesus.
My heart was beating so fast that I was just like, just hold this camera still. I can't believe I'm going to win. At around like 15,000, I had 2 games left. And I was like, oh, it's ending. And I triggered and it just kept going. And it just was so unreal. It was just epic. Like you dream of that happening, but I don't know if you ever think that it will actually happen. So that was crazy.
What was your first word when you had to scream it out?
I think I said, I said it a lot. I think I said, oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness, so much for the video.
That's 27K. What was the total win?
26,800.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dang,
and so did you continue to play or you said, bye, Felicia?
When I was waiting for my hand pay, I still had the money left in the machine, that $400. So I played that while I was waiting. So yeah.
So what was the reaction of all the people?
I went Starleap.
Hi, Winstar.
Hi, Kalua.
What was that lady saying? The one that was on those 3 machines. What did she say?
She was so sweet, you guys. She was just like, oh my gosh, and that's a jackpot. And she was just watching with me, and she was just so excited with me. She was a very sweet lady. And everyone else started coming. It was late at night at this point. It was probably like 1 a.m. And people started coming and watching, and they were all super nice, super supportive. So I really appreciated that.
Awesome.
I'm surprised she didn't say, hey, I should have played that machine since I already had the other 3.
I know, Angel. Naomi, I want to ask you a question, Naomi. What inspired you to say, I'm going to open a slot channel? What was your inspiration to do that?
Well, I started out watching other slot channels. So I started out watching The Big Jackpot, Lady Luck HQ, BC, NG, and MG21 slots. And when I would see how, they play and how much they bet, I was just like, wow, I wish I could bet like that. The only time I could really bet like that is if I'm, winning. So it's just good. I don't know. I like watching it. So then I started, in the notifications and stuff, or in the, when YouTube recommends channels and stuff. So they started recommending like different slot channels. So I was like, there's all kinds of slot channels. So I started just watching everybody, as many as I could. And then I thought about it. I want to say I thought about it for like maybe 2 years, because I had a lot of I would record my wins, but not the whole session or anything like that, just like me. And I didn't know how to edit or do any of that. So I thought, I don't know. I just kept on going back and forth with myself, and I wasn't really sure if I wanted to start a slot channel just because it just looked like a lot of work, and it is. It's hard work.
It's not a lot of work for me, Naomi. It really isn't. It is easy peasy. It's really easy. I don't understand why all these other channels are having issues. I don't understand.
Naomi, so you were inspired because you were already playing, you're already going to the casino, and you said, let me try this. Once you got into it, you realized how much effort, how much work it is. It's not easy. Yeah. People think that, you just get on YouTube and it's easy. It's so much work, and you definitely don't expect what you get in return. I can tell you that much. So, I think as a YouTuber myself, being on it for 2 years, I can tell you that my expectations of what I'm getting back aren't anything that I expected. We all hold full-time jobs. YouTube is not our job. It's not our career. I know all of us can agree that it isn't. It isn't. So thank you.
Well, she works. She works. I do work, but they pretend to pay me, so I pretend to work.
Oh my God!
They get what they pay for. I'm just playing. That.
What inspired you to start a slot channel out in Oklahoma? What inspired you to do that?
So when I recorded that video, I wasn't recording it for a slot channel. I recorded it because it's my first campaign that I was getting, and I wanted to share with my friends and my close family. And when I posted that video, I wasn't even planning to start a channel. But when I posted it, I started getting a lot of just great support and looking forward to more of your videos and those type of things. So I figured, let me figure out what it takes to start a YouTube channel. Let me look into it. And I'd already been watching other channels. I think the first channel I watched was Lady Luck HQ. She won 18,000 on Rio, and it was recommended to me. And then I started getting recommended all these other channels. And I just felt like, let me try it. Let me see what happens. Let me see if I like it. And so just the support from everyone within the community and on my channel, that's what made me decide to want to try it.
That's good. I think both of y'all I can say one thing about both of y'all. You guys are so down to earth, and what you see here is what you're going to get. And you guys support so many people. I don't know how, you do. You're true supporters. I can't say any different, only from my experience.
Thank you.
Naomi, now my question comes to you, Naomi.
Okay.
You're such a true supporter of different genres. Not only are you a slot channel, but I have noticed, and I've talked to you about it because we've talked about it. Yeah. You support everybody. And I think that's the way it should be as YouTubers. I don't think When Starlene says hi, thank you guys for all the love for these ladies. Thank you so much. And Lucky Liz, JC, 199 super chat. Thank you.
He says, I'm hungry. Naomi Slot Channel.
I know both of you are the same way. You both support people that support you. So now I want to ask you, Naomi, what would you say that you love most about being a YouTuber? And what would you say is one of the hardest things about being a YouTuber?
One of the things that I love about being on YouTube or being a YouTuber is it's another outlet for me to, it just takes me out of what I'm going through in my real life. And, to be able to engage with the people that are supporting my channel and just getting to know people on here. And that's really one of the best things, and sharing my, my slot play and my scratch play and all of that with everybody.
What's your favorite slot?
I already know this one. Yeah, I think I know it too.
Well, there's actually two of them.
Hey, is it the Wheel of Fortune?
The Wheel of Fortune, but that's because you guys haven't really seen my other favorite game. Well, actually, I have posted it on my YouTube channel. It's a Konami slot. It's Outback Mystery. So I still have content that I need to put out. I just haven't.
What's the biggest win, Naomi, that you've won on a slot machine? Naomi?
Hold on, I can't. You guys cut out. I don't know if it's me or is it you?
No, we're okay. What's the biggest that you've won on the slot? Was it on the Wheel of Fortune? Yeah, your biggest win.
I don't know if it's me or you.
I don't know.
Hold on, let me try to go out and then come.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine. Go ahead and go out and come back in, and I'll go ahead and ask Lucky Linds, what would you say, same question that I asked Naomi, what is like the funnest thing about being a YouTuber, and what is you would say some of the challenges that you face as a YouTuber?
I love the community. I mean, you guys, Texas Rose, Tiffany, I mean, all these amazing channels on here that I didn't know I would come in contact and meet. That's probably the best part for me. It's just all the love and support from the community. So that's so much fun. And just the support in general from people who are not in the community, people who come to my channel or who are supportive, and just having that conversation and just building that relationship. I love that.
Okay.
The hardest thing for me, honestly, was, girl, I did not know how to do an edit to a video. I did not know how to do a thumbnail. I did not know how to do anything when I first started my channel. So I think the hardest thing was just figuring all those details out. And then just having the time to commit to uploading, and along with working and having a full-time job. I feel like that's probably the hardest thing for me.
That makes sense. I think that all of us, we all have full-time jobs. We have lives outside of YouTube. We're human just like everybody else. All we're doing is pushing the same button. And I think most of us know that, this is about entertainment. This is about having fun. This is about teaching other people that visit your local what we're doing. And there are challenges as a YouTuber when you're first starting. Like, I didn't know how to edit. I agree with you, Lindsay. I didn't know how to do a thumbnail. I just learned probably about 4 to 6 months ago how to do a thumbnail. I use different editing software, and I'm still learning. And I'm lucky that this community, I reached out to different people that have been able to help me. So I agree.
Yes.
Naomi, can you hear us okay? Naomi is stuck.
Okay, so Naomi, go. Okay.
She got out. She'll come back.
Well, let's go to It's a Slot Machine.
I think Simon wanted to do a picture of you.
Simon,
hi.
Can you do a picture of LuckyLinds?
Of course, I'll do a picture of LuckyLinds. Fortunately, the TV is off this time. I'm sorry if I sounded rude about the TV last time.
No, you're good.
You're fine, Simon.
I was watching I was watching the entire stream, and I was like watching the entire stream just to let everybody know.
Thank you so much.
Okay, here she goes. Let's see LuckyLinds.
Here we go.
Simon, you're the best.
What do you want the background to be?
Whatever you want.
All right. What's your favorite
I want to see her draw LuckyLinds. Look at her.
Second. Low battery.
Wow, I can already see where
it's buffalo in the background.
Another funny thing is because of the format of my screen, I'm actually looking through my phone screen while drawing this.
Wow.
Rather than the sheet of paper itself.
Oh, it's coming out nice already. I can already see it.
LuckyLinds. I'm
nice, Simon.
LuckyLinds, when you get back to the casino, or if you've been back, I can't remember. What's the first machine you're going to be playing?
Ooh, Lightning Link. I love Lightning Link. Yes, that's my game.
I love Lightning. I really like Lightning Link. I'm blanking the name, but I think it's Golden. No, that's Dragon Link. Golden Century's Dragon Link.
Yes.
Dang, you're good, Simon.
That is my favorite, Simon. That in Buffalo, of course.
Heck yes.
Buffalo girl. Yeah. Look at that.
Congratulations on 15 heads.
Oh.
It was like so amazing to watch you get that.
Thank you so much.
Here's some slot machines for you. You can never go a day without a slot machine. I messed up slot machine. Oops.
Look at that. I love it.
Simon, you're awesome.
Thank you. The most buffalo heads I've ever got were 12. I was like so close and I couldn't believe it. That 3 away.
How many heads was that?
12 buffalo heads.
Oh, you're so close.
I was so close.
That is very close.
I was saying like, can we make? I was like thinking like, oh my gosh, can we make it to 15 heads so I can finally be in the 15 head club?
That's looking great, Simon.
Dang,
I love it. Look at that. Wow, Simon.
Simon has skills. Oh, I love it.
LuckyLinds.
Good job, Simon.
Oh, thank you. So here you go. Here's the drawing.
Dang, wow, that's beautiful. Look at that.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Simon, you did so great with that. LuckyLinds, isn't that amazing?
She is really a good, very talented artist. And she's left-handed, by the way, like me, but I can't even draw a stick, but it's okay.
It's awesome.
Simon.
Yes.
Simon, how many logos have you made in the slot community? I'm kind of curious, and so are the viewers. How many logos have you made for slot channels?
Okay. Yes. For the logos, let's think. I made Bonsai Yama Dixie Chick Slots, Bonsai Yama Reviews, Naomi Slot Channel, Wendy City Frenzy, Tiffany Mills Slot Channel.
Woohoo!
Woo-woo.
And I can't remember, but I think I made at least 2 more, which I'm blanking on the names. So I think I made a total of 7 logos.
Nice.
Simon, if somebody wants a logo made, how do they reach out to you?
Yes, if you want a logo made, please be sure to contact me on my Facebook. Let me spell out. It is Simon Cleef.
Okay.
My Facebook is Simon Cleef.
Perfect. So they can reach out to Simon via Facebook, any slot channel, any YouTuber that's interested. Please reach out to Simon, and I promise you, you will not be disappointed. As you can see, she will take care of your logo needs. She's got you.
It's amazing.
Yeah, you did. Kilua Slot said that you did NG Slot Guy and Big T.
Oh, yes, NJ Slots. I did that. Now I remember.
Dan the Man Slot says, are y'all going to Louisiana when the casino's open? No, we're not. Well, Simon, I'll bring you right back, and we're going to get Naomi, and then maybe you can draw Naomi, okay?
Yes, I'll do Naomi next.
Okay.
Okay, well, let's put Naomi in.
Naomi, can you hear us okay?
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear
Okay,
you.
much better.
So Naomi, you were going to answer us. What are the question I'd asked you about? What are some of the things you love about YouTube, and what are some of the hardest challenges you have faced as a YouTuber?
The hardest challenges is just the editing, of course. Putting yourself out there is extremely hard, and dealing with, the negativity.
Yeah, that's difficult. I think we all get it. I can tell you from mine and Tiffany's experience, I've been a YouTuber for 2 years in the slot community. And honestly, I play in a casino out of South Texas at Kickapoo Lucky Eagle. I never expected, I think in my brain, I was never prepared that people could be so mean, but I did expect it because I know that when you are in social media, it's going to happen. But some people, I feel like telling them it's not that serious. Please keep it moving. Like I always say, to the left, to the left. Everything you got is in the box to the left, honey. You need to keep it there. I just block now and I delete. But there is a lot of, like you, Naomi, you're out of California. There's a lot of slot channels out of California, out of Las Vegas. You also do a lot of scratch offs. You do a lot of lives. You have a lot of support from the scratch community. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, when I started out my slot channel, I didn't put out videos fast enough, or because like I said, I don't know how to really edit that good. So I couldn't go live from YouTube. Well, at home I could on the laptop, but
yes,
I was trying my hardest to get to the 1K so I could stream at the casino from YouTube. So I started doing those scratchers live from home, and a lot of the scratcher channels were really supportive. Everybody was really supportive.
Yeah. So you got a lot of support, and one thing I can say about you, Naomi, when you've come to all of our channels, not only did you visit that first video that you went to us, but you continue to support. And you are a great supporter about sharing out people and doing all that. And I love that about you. The same with you, LuckyLinds. You two ladies, I love your generosity and I love y'all's hearts. And you guys are such nice people. You really are.
Thank
you guys
Thank you.
Are generous. You have a true heart. And I want you guys to always stay strong and don't let anything break you. Because in life, outside of YouTube, even, in everyday life, as women, as human beings, we go through struggles and we cannot let anything break us. We have to be united. I'm the type of person that
the only thing that's going to break is our bank.
Right?
That's the only thing that'll ever
I agree with
I
that.
saw you ladies on JS Slots earlier today and wishing you all the best. Have a wonderful day. BA Scratch the King. Thank you, BA
Thank
Scratch
you, BA.
King. And thank you, JS Slots, for talking. So let me ask you, Naomi, what has been your biggest win on Konami? Because you're a high bettor, and I love watching your videos, girl. I always tell you, because I'm a low to mid bettor, so I live vicariously through all you high bettors. What has been, because girl, one video you showed, you had hand pay after hand pay after hand pay. What has been your biggest win on a high limit game, and tell us about that?
Okay, so my biggest win, I haven't actually shared that on my own channel yet. So I can't really say what that is yet, but I'll share the one that I have, my biggest win that I've won that I've posted already. And that was for, I think it was like 21,000.
Oh my God, Naomi.
I think I just choked a little. Sorry.
Yeah.
Wow, that is awesome. Was that on Wheel of Fortune, right?
Hold on. What game was it on? Konami,
no, it was on a Konami game. It was called Cash Illusions.
Oh, wow. What were you betting?
$30.
Wow.
And your investment?
Well, I was winning that day, so that's why I was playing like that.
No, I meant, how much did you put in the machine?
In that machine, I put $200.
So that's what I need to do. Put $200 in. So how much can I win?
Naomi,
I had been playing. Huh?
Naomi, so when you got that 21,000 hand pay, what was your first words or your thoughts? What were you feeling at that moment?
I was like, holy fucking shit. Like, is this for real?
See, now that's what I'm talking about.
Is this for real? Like, could I really win this on this machine?
Yeah.
You know?
Wow.
That's great. Would y'all agree with me that when you had your big hand pays, did it go through your mind like this is they're gonna find a way not to pay me? Because I thought that when I won my grand jackpots, I said on each grand jackpot that I've won, I'm like,
they're gonna say it's a malfunction.
Yeah, it's a malfunction, right?
I thought my machine was broke. I'm like, it's gonna be broke. Don't come back and tell me it's broke. So yeah, thought the same.
Because I never won.
It's scary.
So Naomi, what game was it on again on Konami? The 21K?
It was on Cash Illusions.
Cash Illusions. Naomi, but you change your bets too on those high limits. You go $10, sometimes you go 20, you go 30. Does that depend on your bankroll or what the machine is giving you? How do you determine when you're going to change your bet on those?
It just depends on if I'm winning. On that specific day, I was at the casino from like 6 p.m. the day before all the way till the next day around 7 p.m. Did not sleep.
Wow.
And I was just like winning and losing.
Yeah.
And yeah, just.
So you didn't even sleep?
Yeah, I didn't even sleep. But I was
Did you get toothpicks?
No.
Naomi, I've had nights like that, like where I haven't slept, but it paid off for you. I mean, it really did. LuckyLinds, let me ask you a question. What has been your worst night of losing? Like, tell me about that day. Like, what has been your worst day of losing, and what was it like going home? Like thinking, like, how much did you lose? If you want to share, you don't have to give us the amount, only if you feel comfortable. And what went through your mind when you lost that money?
Yeah, I'll tell you. I set a budget when I go to the casino, and I used my budget, so it went kind of fast. It wasn't a good night for me, so it was like over 1,000 gone. So normally when I set a budget, I try to get up and go home. That time I was like, let me go back to the ATM.
They always told me ATM, you never lose on the ATM.
I mean, that's a guaranteed payment, the ATM, as long as they don't say reject.
Rejection!
Exactly. So I walked back to the ATM. I'm looking around because I'm with, you don't want anybody to know that you're going back to the ATM. And I took out some more money, and I pretty much just took out a double what I had, my budget was. And so I didn't come out with a big win. The money was gone. And I remember just being so mad at myself just for not sticking to my budget and what I had planned. And so I think on my way home, I was like, dang it. Why did you do that? Why did you do it? And then I've tried now just to be more careful. I think we've all had those days, but now I just try to be more careful, stick to my budget as much as I can, or do a little bit higher budget if I want to gamble a little bit more. So
yes, you have to stick to your budget. Sometimes it's difficult when you're not winning. I mean, we've all gone through that. LuckyLinds, one of Tiffany's subscribers had a question for you, and this question comes from Mario. Mario wanted me to ask you, how long have you been gambling?
Good question. So I've been gambling since my college days, so a little over 10 years.
Okay.
Yep. And so I started off, I don't know why I was gambling in college because I didn't have any money.
You were trying to get more.
Right, exactly. I was trying to get more. But I started gambling then, but I wasn't a frequent gambler. I gambled every 4 months, 6 months. It wasn't until about 2 years ago that I started gambling every month. So it's been over 10 years, but I just learned what to do. Like Texas Rose, you're the one who told me about the bingo card. I had no idea to change up my bingo card or any of that. I just learned a year ago to change my bets. Like I'm still kind of fresh to it.
Yeah.
But it's been a while. It's been 10 years.
Well, you're doing great.
Thank you.
Naomi, tell me about your worst night at the casino. What was that like? Walk us through that evening. Like, if you feel comfortable, how much was your loss? And what was like your feeling? Like, did you say I'm never going back, or tell us about your worst?
In other words, what was the walk of shame? How did you do it? Did you kick each feet together? I'm the lollipop kid, or what?
I've had so many nights like that, you guys. I mean, I would just lose. I mean, I started gambling when I was 18 years old. So I never got my first hand pay until I was like probably in my 30s. Can you believe that? Gambling.
No, it happens. It happens to everybody, Naomi. I know people that have been gambling since the 1990s and have never gotten a hand pay. I know people that have been gambling for over 20 years that have never gotten a hand pay. I know family members that have never gotten a hand pay. They come close, but they've never gotten one. So I think those of us that have gotten hand pays, I mean, it happens, right? What has been your, like, tell us about that night that you've lost your worst loss.
There's so many stories. I'll tell you one, though. I won a few hand pays and gave them all back.
Yeah, that happens.
That hurts. When I win, or when I lose, I should say, I already know Texas Rose, she's playing her one game with her card in, and then the other game, $5 she puts in, just to tinker around with. And I'll go over there and I'll do my little sad face. And I'll look at her. What are you doing? She goes, well, I'm playing this game. And I said, okay, I'll just sit there and watch it. And I already know she got $5 in that machine next to her. So I'll sit there and I start playing it. She goes, hey, that's my money. I said, I know, I'm just playing around. And then I'll get the bonus. Then I'll start winning. And then Rose will look at me, hey, that's my money. I said, you abandoned that. It's mine. Alicia.
Girl, she wins on my
That's what she said on your last video.
Yeah, she does that all the time. I'm going to tell you guys that I have seen gambling really evolve. I've been playing since 1986, and I can tell you that my bankroll has definitely changed. I think nowadays when you win 1,200, that's only enough sometimes to take you to your next games.
Yeah.
Jackpots it's harder. I think it's all about luck, right? You're at the right place at the right time. I don't think there's any winning formula. I don't think that I've won. For me, you guys are probably, I've won hand pays. I used to be a high better or higher better, but I changed my style of play. And I have won.
Yeah, but she used to play cards.
I used to play.
She was a professional card player.
I was really there on poker. Yes, I would play a lot in tournaments. I would win big money, but I needed that money to keep me going. But I think for me is most of my hand pays, I don't think in the last 4 years, none of them have been over $2. And I'm talking about
hand pays.
My hand pays.
Oh, I thought you said the hand pays were only $2.
No. She said the hand pays were only $2.
I thought she said my hand pays are the biggest is $2. Like, that's not a hand pay. I'm sorry.
One of the most expensive genres that you can be in YouTube is a slot channel. Because you're definitely a slot channel is one of the most expensive genres in my experience that you can be in. I've noticed a lot of slot channels. I had several slot channels that reach out to me that they're trying to get to 1,000 supporters. They're trying to get, monetized. But my question is, okay, you get to 1,000 supporters. Do you understand what you need to do after that? It's not about watching playlists. It's not about any of that. Is you have to keep bringing content that viewers can reach, because I don't know if they understand that on YouTube, you go from this date to this date, and we're pending on the videos that we're watching now. And I think that as a YouTuber, a lot of people have a sense of not really understanding, like none of us did. And I think we have to depend on each other as a slot community to support. I'm the type of person that I love supporting others. I love seeing others play. And I think that it's about positive energy. And I don't have any room in my heart, or do I desire, nor do I have the time to go troll other people and wish them bad. I think that it's hard to stay relevant sometimes. There's a lot of channels coming up every day, and people get tons and tons of notifications. And you have to understand your audience, and you have to understand what people are wanting to see from you, and that you stay true to yourself, because they obviously subscribe to you for a reason. And I think that that's important, that us to continue to support each other. And I know that you two ladies are true as you come. I have the utmost respect for both of you. I love both of y'all's videos, and I am a true subscriber and a viewer that enjoys your content. I really do. And Naomi, I can tell you one of the things that I love from you is that I love to see your smile. I love your positive energy, your true heart. That when you're supporting someone, you do it from 100%. You're not fake. You're not any of those things. You would never, ever, like, you're the type of person that you're true from your heart, and what you say and what you do always is the truth. That's the way I see you.
Very
you always told me from the
try to
beginning
You
that
are.
you're a true supporter.
You're nice.
You're always sharing out other people. You're always just doing that. So I love that about you. LuckyLinds, I love your heart too. You guys have so many similarities, that you support so many people and you don't expect anything in return. LuckyLinds, you are such a sweetheart, and you're beautiful inside and out. You, both of you. And I love the way y'all play. LuckyLinds, let me tell you one of my favorite videos of you, of course, your big win on 27,000. But I love when you play the dragon links and the lightning links. I like the way you change up your bet sizes. What is your strategy on Dragon Link or Lightning Link? Can you share with us and the viewers a little bit about your strategy?
Yeah, so I have the $1.50 bet on Lightning Link or Dragon Link. That's my favorite. I feel like that bet can drop down some big balls, meaning like $30, $60, considering I'm only betting $1.50. So I love that one. I usually switch up my denons. So I'll go to 5 cents and then 10 cents, and I'll play around with it. And if I've won a little bit, then I'll up it to $5 or $10. I haven't bet more than 15 yet. I'm still
No, you're fine with
You're
that.
still doing the baby steps.
No, but you're good, because you know what I like, that what you're basically saying is you get a feel for the machine. When you get a win with their money off that win, you up your bet. I think that's an amazing strategy. What do you think as far as like Choctaw? Because you play a lot in Choctaw. What are some of your favorite machines there?
Buffalo Gold Tour, Link, all the Lightning Link games. Usually play those mainly. Food Now, Food News, is what it's called.
Yes.
And Spinning Grand. So those are probably my favorites. What I wish we would have is Huff and Puff.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew that was.
I love
they have it at WinStar, girl.
They have it at WinStar.
Well, WinStar doesn't allow recording. They're so tight on the recording.
They don't, and it's very dangerous nowadays. When these casinos are telling you they don't allow recording, they get very vampy. I call them vampy because their fangs come out. And they could try to come at you. And you know me, girl. I'm gonna start reading. The library's gonna be open. Let me open my book. Let me open my book, and Texas Rose's gonna start reading people, honey.
The bartender has to go over there.
And you know, I'm gonna be polite and everything, but I'm gonna let them know. No, I will stop recording, but I'm not deleting it. This is my personal device. I pay for it. I will stop recording, because they stopped me once at WinStar, and the lady was trying, and I called her. She was trying to get crunk, girl. She was trying to get crunk, and her left eye was twitching at me, and I was very polite. I stopped the video, and she's like, "Well, you know, it's against the law." I said, "No, it's not against the law. It might be. I might be your specific preference at your casino, but when I walk through those doors, that's not what the sign says. So please re-educate me on the facts." And then she's like, "You need to delete your video." I said, "Nope, this is my personal device. I own it. I pay the bill. I will stop recording, but I'm not going to delete it."
There you go.
And she's like, girl, she done gave me attitude and everything, but I was like, no, but I wasn't. I mean, I knew that I had to stop, but it's scary. And that's why I'm going to go to Naomi. Naomi, my hat goes off to you, because people, I'm sure, have asked you, why is it recording that way? But a lot of people don't realize is that you're playing in a non-recording friendly casino. And sometimes you can only get the footage that you can. Do you ever get scared, Naomi, that they're going to ban you? Like, what does that feel like for you when you're recording out of Chansey?
Yeah, I am scared, and I have got like when I was recording, my videos got messed up. The security will put their hands in front of it. I actually have a video that I'm working on right now where the security cut me off on the bonus game, and it was going to be a good bonus game too.
Damn.
So, yeah, I mean, from what I hear is that they're not going to ban me from the casino. They're just going to tell me to stop recording. They have told me to delete the video, but on the iPhone, or I don't know if it's like that on every phone, if you delete it, it goes in your deleted, but you can
That's
always
right. It's kind of like if you throw something in the trash, be what do you call it, a dumpster diver, and pull it out. I don't know how to do that, but when they did that to me at what?
Yeah, they did it to Tiffany at Windsor. Of all people that don't record, and I shared this story, Tiffany was recording. Girl, my neck was rolling, but I calmed myself down because I didn't want drama. I went to the bathroom and told Tiffany, "Oh, boo-boo, ain't no problem. You go to iPhone, recover all, you get that shit. I mean, that stuff back." But I think it's scary, Naomi. Is there any way that you can reach out to Chicanzi and that they can give you permission to record there?
Yeah, I have reached out to them several times. I wrote a letter. I've done everything.
There's Lorenzo said we should buy those sunglasses that record. And then people will probably be telling us, "Hey, why are you talking to yourself?"
Well, Naomi, can I tell you something? Let me tell you what to do. Right. Let me tell you, ladies, what to do when you are in a non-recording friendly casino. You got your iPhone, and you got your watch. You know you can record from your watch, right? I record from my watch.
Do you know that or no?
From my iPhone.
You can record off your watch.
Hey, Tiffany, hold on. I link it to my iPhone. I start recording from my phone to my iWatch. And that's how I record. I go here to my iPhone, and I'll start recording there, and then I get my iWatch, and I start recording from there. And I'm sitting. I'll show you guys how I do it. I get my iWatch to my iPhone, and this spy is undercover, girl. And I start doing it, and I sit like this, and I start recording.
She might look special.
Now, it might be kind of crooked, but I start recording like this, like I'm crossing my hands, and I'm like this. And I get my footage. I've done it. It's been tough, but that's why I frequent and I go to only recording friendly casinos. I'm not going to give my business no more to non-recording friendly casinos. That happened to me at Tiffany, even though we had gotten permission when we went down to Biloxi. And it was drama, girl. I felt like I was being bullied. And after the live was done, even though I got permissions, I stopped the live. And the lady that came at Tiffany, I stopped her dead in her tracks. I said, first of all,
she was rude.
I told her, first of all, here's the email. I don't need to show it to you in front of my viewers. I would not be recording if I would have not gotten permission 6 months ago. Your problem is the communication gap between you and your business entity. I don't work for the casino, nor do I care to work for the casino. I'm doing what I was supposed to do. If you have a problem, you take it up with that person. Don't come down at me and start telling me what I'm supposed to do because I did the right thing. I showed her the email, and she stopped dead in her tracks, and she's like, well, this isn't that. Go, let me pump the brakes on you, ma'am, and get yourself backed up about 6 to 10 feet away from me. I didn't do anything wrong. I did what I was supposed to do as a YouTuber. I don't need to record here. I'm doing you a favor. With that being said, you need to follow your chain of command and do what you need to do. And don't ever, and I say ever, come to me pointing your finger at my face. Because I'm not a child, I'm a grown woman, and I know the difference between right and wrong. And I would never enter your facility with bad intentions.
Get them together.
And it got crazy. It got cool. I had 3 security guards in my face. I had a lot of people. I'm not going to tell you I wasn't scared because my heart was beating fast, but I knew that if I communicated effectively and let them know what I was doing, girl, I had 3 securities. Then a viewer, a guy that had been there through the stream that was a regular, he came up to them and he said, these ladies are doing nothing wrong. They did what they were supposed to do. He goes, I'm a regular here. They're bringing excitement to this dead casino right now. I was like, oh my goodness. So after the way everything ended, I went and I did what I was told to do. And I spoke to them and I said, I don't appreciate being talked down to while I'm live. I'm not an uneducated person. I did what I was supposed to do. You don't need to talk to me like I'm in elementary school. This will be the first and last time that I try to record here. I'll be taking my recording business down to Hard Rock in Biloxi or down to somewhere else. And sure enough, girl, when the next day I took my little feet down, walking down the street, they told me, hey, you can record here. And next time I go, I know what I'm going to do. But they reached out to me later and they apologized. But it was drama, girl. I had the slot manager. I had about 8 people surrounding me like I was a criminal. Like I was a criminal.
And she was.
Yes, and I done pumped the brakes.
And then tried to get a drink. My thing was, okay, I'm paying for the drink. No. Right? Well, anyways, I ordered a drink, right? And the lady passed me up.
There were
I was like, excuse me, ma'am, can I have a drink? She was, I'm through already. I was like, oh, okay. So I'm waiting. And then she comes back, she's delivering. And then I said, excuse me, ma'am, can I have a drink? And she goes, because I had stood up, and she goes, you got to be playing. I'm like, well, I am playing. I'm just standing up. I'm just standing up just to tell you that I want to drink.
I want to tell her shit. I done lost $500 freaking playing $50 bets. I did not only pay for 5 drinks, I paid for the last 5 days, sister. I'm gonna tell you.
I was so mad, girl. I was so
what casino was that? So
that was at Beau Rivage.
Okay.
And I was like, rude. They were very, very rude. And I was like, okay. I said, the only reason why I'm getting your attention is because you passed me up several times and I asked you and you said, you were busy, you're done. So I was like, you know what? Screw this. And she came around me. I said, I don't need a free drink. I'm going to go to the bar. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we went to the bar to buy it. I mean,
I was
whole night was just, wow. I say, Naomi, that my hat goes off to you for everything that you do. And I think viewers sometimes don't understand that as slot channels, if we're not in a recording friendly casino, that's why sometimes our videos are a little blurry, a little crooked, because we can only get bonuses. It is very difficult. And I think that you sometimes have to make decisions to take your business elsewhere. And I think that people don't realize that even as a slot channel, and LuckyLinds and Naomi, I don't know if you guys will agree with me. There are times that you go to a casino that you don't feel like recording. Mm-hmm. You just want to be the average person playing like you were doing before. Am I right?
Yeah. That's very true.
I understand if you cannot record when you're playing cards, right? I get that 100%. But as a slot community channel, that we're doing them the business, really. We're helping promote their casinos,
and
right?
Their slot games.
And their slot games, what kind of slot machines they have. Because what happens when you travel, right? Even if you go like Cancun, just not a slot channel, but if you go to Cancun, you're going to Google and you're going to YouTube. What's the funnest things to do? And people, and you see their experience and 5-star hotels or 2, bed bugs or whatever they got. But what I'm saying is,
look at Tiffany, girl.
I know.
She's gonna go left field on you.
I'm like, really? I'm not recording somebody. I'm recording my machine. I'm just doing my thing, so people can see, this type of atmosphere or what you're playing. Casino, and that's how it draws people attention to go to that casino, right?
But and that is a true statement. However, they're entitled to do what they got to do. You don't have to give your business there. You just find our casino that is supportive. And I will say that there's been a lot of evolve. I mean, we've evolved as YouTubers. We actually are influencers to those casinos. We're social media influencers, and the games that we play, people go and ask for them. There was an article that came out not so long ago about how people visit casinos and they're asking for certain slot channels. If they're there, they're asking, hey, Naomi played this machine here, Chikanzi, high limit, where is it? People are asking for us now, not us per se, but like YouTubers, right? And we have that influence as to the games that we play. And I think that there has been a lot of changes because even when I started recording at my local, I got a lot of kickback. Naomi, because Chicanzi doesn't allow recording and you've done the best you can, I give you hats off. Do you have any future plans to travel to recording friendly casinos? And if you do, can you share with the audience what it is?
Yeah, I'm still working on the Chicanzi, and then I have another local, Table Mountain. They don't allow recording as well.
Damn it.
I do plan on traveling to other casinos when I can, but I do have a child too. So, she's 5 years old, so she requires a lot of my attention. And I do have a full-time job, and I also take care of my parents because they're sick. So that's why I only stream once a week. And Bonsai, I mean, he can even tell you, when he came down to visit my local, it was easier for us to stream rather than recording, because when you're recording and trying to hold the camera still while you're doing your slot play, it's really hard. I've gotten interrupted so many times, and luckily I haven't got interrupted while I was live streaming. But I always have to have somebody with me to do that because I can't do it by myself.
It's hard.
Yeah.
I don't know how Rose does it. Man, she's like recording. She can read all the chats, play her game, and know everything. I'm like, who does that?
It takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. But Naomi, I would love to see you. And I know you have a lot going on, and my hat goes off to you because you are doing the very best that you can. And Chicanzi should be happy that when they Google Chicanzi on YouTube or they Google it, your videos come out. You're a great promoter. You're a professional when you're doing it. I've seen, you're a great representation of what's out there, especially playing those high limit games. I think it would be nice for you to take, whenever you get a chance, like a trip down to San Manuel or somewhere, and record as many videos as you can. But Naomi, my question to you from one of our subscribers was, Naomi, what is your favorite slot, and what is your favorite denomination to play?
My favorite slots are the Konami slots and the Wheel of Fortune. The denomination, when I could play the $25 Wheel of Fortune.
Oh my God, I love it.
That is $50 though. I would like to play that one. And on the Konami ones that I play, those go up to $50, but when I would bet $50, I would only win like maybe $1,200 or something, which is a lot of money, but it's for a $50 bet.
I agree. Look at the times to bet. If you're betting like $2, that's like so much of profit. But I get you, Naomi. You're right. When you're betting $50, that's probably just to keep you playing a couple more spins based on your bet size. So I totally respect that. That's very true. Naomi, what are your future plans and returning to the casino? What casino will you be going to when they reopen? What are your future plans?
So I plan on going, back to my locals. But I do plan on visiting Vegas and San Manuel and Michigan, and I plan on visiting you guys in Texas.
Woo-hoo! We're waiting, girl.
We're gonna tear it up.
Don't go live, Naomi. I'm gonna teach you all my tricks, how I live stream.
If you look at my first video, it was like maybe the second, and I just play around. I'm a jokester. And I said, you know what? I can't hold the phone because I'm getting that's why I call it the claw, because I'm holding that thing, and y'all know when y'all are recording, it's like, man, my hands are so tired, right? So I said, well, this is what I'm going to do. I strapped on my phone on my forehead, okay? So I'm handless, right? So I strapped this phone on my forehead, and I think Texas Rose was going, I'm going to video you. I was like, this is my new hands-free recorder. You can record everything on there. It was on one of my videos, and I have my phone right here. And as I'm talking, my phone's going, psh, psh,
oh, my goodness.
I tried. I mean, I was trying anything that I could possibly do to record my content, but I just can't do it. I just can't do it. It's kind of like walking and chewing gum at the same time.
It's difficult for everybody. I think you learn as a YouTuber how to evolve. LuckyLinds, what are your plans to go back to the casino? And tell us about that. What are your plans in getting back to the casinos, and where will you be going?
You may already know, but I'm going to go to Choctaw and hope to see you guys up there.
Yes.
Yay. That's my first place I'm going to go. I'm supposed to go to Vegas in July, end of July, but I don't know yet. So I'm going to just fill it out, see how things are. But I do have a trip booked to Vegas. But going back to my local first, which is Choctaw, I'm super excited. It's been months. So that's where I'm going to go.
I'm excited for you. We had planned to go to Vegas in June, but it doesn't look like it's going to work out because we don't know about the phasing. You have to book your trip in advance. We have to put in our vacation, but we are planning a trip to Choctaw. We're hoping to meet up, soon. But
Casanova Slots might be there.
There's a lot of great channels that we have formed friendships. Naomi, we've never met you in person, but we have formed a friendship beyond YouTube. I would say the same with LuckyLinds. You ladies are amazing. Hi, Top Dollar Mike. Hey, Sylvia Tovar. You ladies are so amazing, and you're so positive, and I love that about you. I love that you respect everyone. For me, as a gambler, I can tell you that I live vicariously. I've always told you, Naomi, that I live vicariously through your bets. I love when you're playing those high limit Konamis, and I'm there in the background as I'm watching your video. Get it, girl. Come on, let's get it. And I'm like, damn, she done came back. That bonus, I remember you had a bonus at a $20 bet, and it paid you like $400. You stopped recording, you came back, and then you got that hand pay when you got almost a full screen.
Yeah.
On your favorite game. And I'm like, she must have been feeling that game. LuckyLinds, I love seeing when you're going there for those lightning links and dragon links. I like when you play Money Storm too. You ladies are so true to your content, and what you say and how you are is you're just what we see on YouTube is exactly who you are. You're pure hearts. Don't ever change that.
Thank you.
Don't ever let anybody steal your joy.
Yes, never, ever, ever. Because when you're in social media, like I said, you get a lot of negative comments. I can tell you that I went through a period where I was being bullied for about 5 months. And I was being bullied very hard. I haven't shared this story with a lot of people, but I'll tell you guys right now.
You didn't even share it with me.
You know about it, Tiffany.
Well, as GC would call it, libitus.
Don't listen to Tiffany.
She has libitus.
Don't listen to her. I was being bullied in a serious note for about 5 months. And the thing that they should have done, I think they should have been a little bit more smarter because they wanted to play a game of chess that I already had taken up my king and my queen of clubs, but that's okay. I let them have their moment because every time they did it, I would block them and delete it. But here's the funny thing. What viewer do you know or subscriber that's going to say, hold your camera straight? You got so many subscribers in 30 days. You had so many views. They were using lingo and verbiage that I would call a slot channel. Because what normal person is going to talk to you about those things? And I just dismayed them because they're irrelevant to me. They didn't mean anything, that didn't mean anything to me. But it started getting really bullying, where the point to where they were talking about my looks. They were talking about a lot of things that got really personal. And I finally got fed up and I decided to answer them back. And little did they know that I was going to do a little bit of digging because I think they should have covered it a little bit better. And they were using I think they probably opened up about 4 or 5 different accounts because I kept getting them shut down. But little did they know when I reported them that YouTube was going to come back to me with some information. And I found out who they are. And the sad thing is that they were a slot channel.
Wow.
And I never exposed them because I didn't find it necessary there. But it was heartbreaking, honestly, to find out who they were. That's all I'm going to say. And I was like, oh my God, how can you have time in your day to do that? I personally do not have that kind of time. I do not feel, I think every YouTuber that's out there, whether I like their content or not, it's not my business to criticize them because everybody starts somewhere. And I believe they bullied me for 5 months, but I put an end to them. I put an end to them by finally responding back and letting them know that I know exactly who they are. Congratulations on opening up your 9th or 10th channel, big channel. And I responded back
9
to
or
them.
10,
and
maybe 12.
And I let them know exactly that I knew who they were, and if they wouldn't end, that I was going to expose them publicly. I was done. And they finally stopped. And it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous that people have that kind of hate in their heart, and that I believe, to me, it's about competitiveness. You know, they accuse me of a lot of things. They try to tell me that this is what I found so hilarious. They try to tell me that I had only had my slot channel for 4 months, and they couldn't believe how this, at that time, I think I had like 4,000 supporters. They're like, you have only had your slot channel for 4 to 5 months. How do you have 4,000 subscribers?
No, it was longer than that.
They try to accuse me of certain things, and I re-educated them on the fact that no, boo-boo, my slot channel's been open since May 2018, and I work very hard for what I'm doing. You know, and if you choose to do what you're doing, whatever you're doing, whether you're doing this or that, is none of my concern. If that's what floats your boat, more power to you. But don't be coming at me left field. It needs to end today, and if you don't end it, I'm going to end it. I finally had to come correct with them. But it's sad, right, that people, you would never expect it. I never expected that would happen to me. And
but Wendy City Frenzy made a good point. If somebody leaves you a bad comment, say, hey, thank you so much.
I love that.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah, that's what I do now. But I never even bothered with them. But at the end, I wanted to let them know that I knew who they were. And they had a choice to either stop or I was going to expose them. That was their choice.
They still out there?
It's sad, right? I'm okay with getting, I mean, you can't expect that you're going to be a cup of tea for everybody, like Wendy City said. But for somebody to go that far, man, I wanted to create a trophy and send it to them for having all that time in their lives to really just follow me like that. I guess they were obsessed or something. I don't really know.
Lorenzo said, we all need a Texas Rose bodyguard.
But have you ever, yes. And I think as a YouTuber, you got to have strong skin to understand that. Don't believe what people say about other channels. You know, you have to see them themselves too. I think you can't be followers of the negativity, be followers of the positivity. And that's what I appreciate about you two ladies, that both of you are so positive. LuckyLinds, have you ever had like a bad comment, and how did you deal with it?
Oh, yeah. When I first posted that video of the buffalo, I think the second or third comment was a bad comment. And
of your $27,000?
Yeah, it was a bad comment. It was all kind of curse words and all kind of stuff in that comment.
It does.
And I really was like, it made me nervous, to be honest with you. This is my first post to YouTube, and that was like the third comment on there. And
thank you, Wendy City Frenzy.
And then I had to block him. He kept coming to my videos, making crazy comments, and I finally just blocked that person. But I just, you know what? I think I just blocked it and moved on. It's YouTube. There's trolls out there. No one wants trolls. You know, it doesn't make you feel good. But you have to also understand that's kind of like, that's what happens on YouTube. There's trolls that come. And so for me, block them, move on, keep the peaceful energy, keep it moving to the best that you can. So,
well, congratulations for handling it on your first video so well and so respectful and so eloquently, because that's all you can do. I think people try to break you, so either they publicly want you to break or they want you to quit, and nobody can ever get the best of us ever. And and it's just the way it is. Naomi, tell me about your experiences on YouTube. Have you ever had like something negative, and how did you overcome it so we can all learn from it?
Yeah, I got negative comments when I first put my intro out, and they said something like the casino's promoting me.
What?
And that was my job. So I responded and said, if that was my job, I would quit my real job.
Right?
I know that's right. God,
Naomi, you're such a sweet person, Naomi, and so are you, Lindsay. And I've learned that they're gonna say what they want to say or whatever, and you just travel on and laugh about it, even though it hurts your feelings.
We had a good comment here from Vegas Slot Stars. They said we have a group of trolls thumbing down all our videos, and the Texas Rose difference is they know who it is. It's funny how we all know who it is that do this to us. It's strange, but that's a lot of us know it, and it's strange. But I'm glad that you ladies did not let that affect you. And we're always going to have trolls, but I think that's what they try to do is
gotta shake it off. That's right.
Even outside of YouTube and live in our jobs, in our personal lives, we've all experienced negativity or downfalls. And I think what makes you stronger is what tries to break you. And I think we all need to stick together and support each other and share those stories, and united we stand, divided we fall. And I think as a slot community, we need to stay together. I think what happens is people have that competitive edge, and they see you that you're getting views and you're getting support, and they just find it challenging. And we're not in competition with them. That's what they don't understand. We're just doing our thing with our blinders on, just being normal people. Would y'all agree?
Yes. Completely.
And we don't have that in our hearts. None of us do. Naomi, that's what I love about you, Naomi, that you're always supporting people, and you're always supporting me and Tiff. The same with you, LuckyLinds, both of you ladies. You guys are amazing hearts. And I always know that you have friends here in Texas, and that there's a lot of viewers here in the chat, is that they love you guys. And if you ever feel that, the thing that worries me is that these people don't realize is, like Naomi was sharing right now, LuckyLinds, you shared the same. Both of you have full-time jobs. Y'all have your children you're taking care of. You're doing your very best to do everything that you're doing. And on top of life,
wing wang.
And type of life, they don't realize that you're a human being, and they don't realize that they don't know if you're having a bad day. What if that comment and that bullying could break somebody that's not strong? I consider that cyberbullying, and I don't do that to anybody. And I wish, and I'm going to say right now, that they had the balls to come to me to my face and tell me. I wish they did. But they don't, and they never will. And it's just the way that it is, And I don't wish bad on nobody. I never have, never will. I support the positive, and I always will. And I will always be that way. And I love my supporters, our subscribers, and I love you ladies. And everybody was so excited to see y'all. And I have a couple more questions from some of our subscribers.
Wait, I was going to ask one question. Naomi, has It's a Slot Machine drawn a portrait of you?
Yeah. Wait, I don't know.
In the live?
I don't think in a live stream she.
Well,
she's here, and she's gonna draw you.
Here's Simon.
Come on, Simon. Okay, there you go, Simon.
Hi, Simon.
Draw Naomi.
Yes, I will. Let me get the camera flipped around so I can draw Naomi.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's get Naomi next.
Also, while I was waiting, listening, I drew some of these sketches.
Oh, that's a troll. I
love it. Did you see the troll? Did you see that troll? Yeah, that's what I'm talking
That's awesome.
I was drawing trolls.
Look at that troll.
Oh my goodness. Simon is amazing.
Simon is amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Anybody ever needs a drawing or anything, she's awesome.
Yeah, you like those trolls? I love it.
I will draw Naomi. This is Dracula if he was a troll.
You crack me up, Simon.
I love it.
So let's draw Naomi. Here we go.
All right, let's see Naomi.
Okay, let's see Naomi. Let's run Naomi Slot Channel. Naomi.
Here you go, Naomi. This is the new lucky charm for when you play these Wheel of Fortune machines.
All right.
Okay.
Wow. She's amazing.
I love it. Kiloa Slot said, gotta draw a bridge over them trolls, Simon. Hi, Wingman. Thank you for being here.
Hi, Winstar.
Hi, Winstar Elite.
You're still peeping in. I'm
Hey,
glad you're here.
Gracias. Gracias, Winston. Muchas gracias por el apoyo. Aprecio mucho. Besos y saludos y bendiciones.
I also just realized doing the
Hi,
Slot Channel.
Oh, look at that.
Look at
Hi,
that.
Game Dame.
Hi, Game Dame.
And don't forget your happy little don't forget your emoji.
Oh,
emoji.
Awesome.
And
Man,
you
she's
also
awesome.
won the door prize of 1 roll of toilet paper.
Door prizes. Gotta love
Oh, look at that.
I love
roll
it.
of paper.
There you go,
it. I
Naomi.
love
You
it.
win the door prizes.
Thank you, Simon.
That is
Naomi,
so
let's
beautiful.
capture it. So you, Naomi.
Simon is in the building.
Okay, I got a thing for y'all. Okay, I'm gonna give out to anybody. That's including you, Lucky Land, Simon,
Yes.
Naomi, and all to the people that are on the channel.
Okay.
I'm gonna give out $50.
You're giving away $50?
Give away $50.
Okay.
And Rose is gonna type it down because she already untyped it. Write it down.
I need a pen. What happened to my pen?
I don't know.
Oh,
Pray it up.
goodness. Damn it. Oh, here it is. I found
She
it.
already wrote on my sleeve. I don't know how she did that, but she did. Trying to give me a tattoo, and I didn't even ask for it. But anyways, I'm going to ask everybody, that's including Lucky Linds, Naomi Slot Channel,
And I'm going to
even
watch it
Simon.
here in the chat. So I'm going to go by my
And she's
chat
going
on
to go
my
by her
phone.
chat. I am going to ask. I want you to put it down because you already know what I'm going to ask.
Yes. I know her question.
Okay. Well, write it down what I was going to ask.
Okay. We're going to give away $50.
$50.
Now, this is going to be off. I'm going to watch it on my phone on the chat. So this is running a little behind. So I'm going to go by the chat. So everybody, it's a $50 prize.
And then write it real big, the answer, so people can see it. Okay. Hold on a minute and see what she puts. Okay.
Okay, here's a question.
Okay. I said, when I get my first hand pay.
Not your first
Not
hand
my first
pay,
hand pay.
but
What was it?
she had told all her viewers, when I get a hand pay, I'm going to do something for y'all. What was that something that Tiffany did?
The first time.
The first time for all her subscribers. What was it that she did? And I'm looking at the chat. First one to answer me. Lucky didn't say cartwheel. No, it wasn't a cartwheel. Next.
The first time.
Can somebody guess what Tiffany did?
The first time.
Nope.
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 Oh my goodness.
The first time I ever mentioned it.
It happened at Choctaw when she wanted a Mighty Cash double up.
No?
Yes, it was. Not dancing, not the Beatles.
Oh,
yes.
yeah, it did happen there. Okay.
She didn't sing. She landed in a certain, I'm going to give you all a hint.
No.
Okay, go ahead.
No.
Who can guess it? It happened
Come
at
on.
Choctaw.
It happened at Choctaw.
Sylvia,
really? You don't remember?
Okay, we got a winner. Naomi Slot Channel. The fetal position. Yeah.
Woo! Congrats.
That's right. So
I cannot believe I won. I can't listen to you. You're always winning on my channel, Tiff.
I know. I cannot believe you did that.
So Tiffany promised all the viewers and subscribers that when she was at Choctaw, when we went, we hadn't gone in a while, we had gone, that she would land in the fetal position, and she did. Congratulations, Naomi.
Now we're gonna
we can send it to your PayPal or mail it to you however you want.
Okay. I'll let you know.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. Let me tell y'all something. When she did that fetal position in the casino, people thought we were crazy. On the floor like she did the egg roll in a cardboard box. Hello. I was like, oh my God, Tiffany, you really gonna do the fetal position? I was embarrassed. But then I laughed my ass off, so it was all good. It was all good.
And okay, so I did that one. So I'm gonna go ahead and give out another $50. And I'm trying to think.
I know what it should be.
What it should be. Hold on. She's going to figure out what it should be.
Hold on.
All I know is I need to go get a drink.
Hold on. This one, look.
Which one?
No?
No, do the one.
Hold on.
Hold
on. You got to tell me a secret.
Hey, everybody. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. So here's the question.
Let me get my drink.
Okay. She's going to go get a drink. Hold on.
Anybody need wine, Bud Light?
Don't listen to her. I'll wait for Tiffany to come back. This is going to be a giveaway for another $50. So our winner was Naomi. Naomi, you know how to contact us, and either we can send it to you PayPal or we'll mail it to you. Okay. And whoever wins the next one, either we can PayPal it to you or mail it to you. You can contact us at rvmendoza75@gmail.com. So here's the question. Tiffany did a live stream when she hit her 3,000 subscribers. On the live, she hit it, which was very, very, very crazy. On the live, she hit hand pay for over 3,000. What slot machine was it on? Let me look at my phone. What slot machine did she win that on?
I know the slot machine it was on. I just don't know the name.
Come on, guys. Come on. First one to get it. You were close, Gambleholic, but it was not Black Diamond. It was not a VGT. I need the slot machine.
Oh, I thought it was Black Diamond.
It was not a VGT. It was not.
Come on.
Come on, somebody.
How about them apples?
Come on, somebody tell me. I don't know the name. It was not Sparky. You're close, Bonsai. You're very close, Bonsai.
No, he put VGT.
No, look.
Oh.
You're close.
Bonsai is very close.
That one that has progressives. Okay, GU, you're getting warmed up, buddy.
Getting warmed up. It's one of my favorite games I like to play. How about them apples?
No, it's not Lucky Duck.
And the max is $9. I'm trying to help you out. The max is $9.
No more hands. It was not pieces of it. Okay, Bonsai got it. We got a winner. Bonsai Yama Review got it. Double gems.
Woo!
You got it,
Woo! Congrats, Bonsai.
Congrats, Bonsai.
Congratulations. Simon, I have a question for you, Simon.
Yes, what's your question?
Okay, Simon. What is your favorite slot machine when you go to the casino?
I already know it.
My favorite
Double
slot machine
diamonds.
of all time is Double Diamond.
Do you like it at the 25-cent denom, or do you ever play it on the dollar denom?
Pennies.
Pennies?
I play my Double Diamond slot machine in my house.
At your house?
I am in college, and college tuition is pretty hefty.
Yes, Simon.
Yeah, so I do. So I'm definitely saving up. So like when I have my birthday next year in Vegas, hopefully it's opened up. Knock on wood. We can have a lot of fun.
Yes. Simon. Simon, Simon, what are you getting your degree in?
Right now, I am getting my degree in 3D animation, but I do not like it. It is too technical, so however, I am thinking about switching my degree to digital design so I can continue making logos, banners, and thumbnails for YouTube channels, and so that I can grow as a graphic designer.
I love it. Well,
You're
everybody knows
awesome.
that if you need anything YouTube related, let's support It's a Slot Machine, Simon, please. Let's reach out to her. As she said, college tuition. Guys, we've got to support Simon. She does an amazing job, which she really, really does. Naomi, I had a question for you from one of our subscribers. Naomi.
Okay.
They wanted to know,
who loves you, baby?
What do you enjoy mostly when you're playing those scratchers? What is it about the scratchers when you're scratching that you enjoy? Because I did tell them that you now just do what Tiffany does, scratch the bottom, and and look for. But what do you like about the scratchers?
Just the excitement of possibly winning the big prize.
The claimer, girl. You didn't get you the claimer.
Yeah.
I played a scratch off. What's today? Saturday? Yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday.
So I go get my cigarettes. I said, oh, what the heck? I'm going to buy a $10 ticket. Whatever. It's a new one. I don't know the name or whatever. And I said, okay, well, I'll play it. Nah. So I scratched the bottom off.
She does
$100. I was like, sweet niblets.
She gets mad at me when I scratch everything.
I don't have time for that. It makes a mess.
Yeah, she gets mad. She wants to scan it. I'm like, hold up, girl. Tiffany has won claimers before. She won $2,000 and I think $1,200. Tiffany has a lot of luck on them, and so do I. We usually win quite a bit on scratch offs.
We look at each other when we do the scratch offs on the way to the casino, and we look at each other. Oh my God, I won this! Oh, good gas money.
Gambleholic, yes. LuckyLinds, I have a question for you. What are some of your hobbies outside of YouTube?
I love reading.
You like reading? Is there a specific do you like certain types of books, or what exactly is like your favorite thing to do?
A lot of motivational books, a lot of self-help, love stories, drama. I love to read. Other than YouTube, reading, of course, going to the casino. You guys know that. That's definitely a hobby. Spending time with friends, movies, shopping, all that fun stuff.
That sounds great. Naomi, what are some of your hobbies?
Besides YouTube?
Yes, besides YouTube.
Some of the things that LuckyLinds said, reading, shopping, planning. I collect coins. I collect spoons and silver, gold, jewelry.
I love that.
I
love learning these things about y'all. This is amazing.
What about you, Simon? What do you like to collect?
What are some of your hobbies?
So, outside of being a YouTube channel, I enjoy drawing, taking hikes, collecting slot machines. I'm collecting a lot of IDT slot machines, and I also enjoy cooking at the moment. So these are my hobbies outside of slot machines.
That's
nice, Simon.
That's good. Kind random, but on my bucket list of collecting slot machines, my bucket list slot machine is an IGT Vision 5-reel Tabasco slot machine.
Oh, I like Tabasco.
Yes, that's on my bucket list.
I love it. You guys have a lot. I'm going to tell y'all some of my hobbies outside of YouTube. I love spending time with my family. I love them. I have 2 nieces. I don't have any children myself. It wasn't in the cards for me.
Liar.
There's one right here, but anyway, but I have 2 nieces. One is 21. Well, it's going to be 21. She goes to the University of Texas, and I'm very proud of her. And then I have another niece at 17. So spending time with my sister, my nieces. I'm also an ordained minister, and I got ordained about 7 years ago, and I do weddings. I do counseling.
You're licensed?
I'm a licensed professional counselor as well as my full-time job. So I do a lot of counseling for relationship counseling, individual counseling. I do a lot of help with people that have anxiety problems or anxieties, different types of anxieties. So I do that. And I used to do a lot of volunteer work. I haven't done it for the last 3 years, but I do love doing volunteer work. I used to do a lot of volunteer work for the Battered Women's Shelter. And I have a full-time job. I'm a manager where I work at. So I do what I love to do because my employees are my world. I may not be a mother, but I'm a mother to many. And I have a big heart, and I love dancing. I love listening to music. I love people. So that's one of my hobbies. Tiffany, what are some of your hobbies?
Well, my hobbies are.
Oh, God.
I love outdoors. I like barbecuing.
Y'all know she loves to barbecue.
The barbecue in the dark. I like barbecuing. I like fishing. I I'm a neat freak. I like to clean, even though I don't do that anymore. I mean, like my own house or whatever. I do the Heidi Search Center, which is volunteer work to find missing people.
Yeah.
I have found missing people before, deceased or whatever, and it's really hard to do, but I enjoy that. When I say enjoy, I do that because I need closure for that family. Does that make sense? I mean, I'm like, oh my God, I can't wait. No. I enjoy that because I need that closure for that family, right? And I think about them all the time and what they're going through, and that was my passion. I don't like it per se, doing that, but I need that closure for that family person.
Tell them how many children you have, Tiff.
And I have 2 children. One is
your daughter's 32, 31?
32, 33. I forget. She was born in 86. So
we'll do the math from there.
Yeah, do the math. And then I have a grandson that just turned 13, is my love. And then I have another daughter that I adopted from China, and she's 20, and she'll be 21 in February.
That's amazing.
It's awesome.
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt.
Winstar Elite, thank you for the $19.99 super chat. Another thing I wanted to say that I forgot to mention that's one of my hobbies is I have been collecting handbags since 1982.
The purse queen.
Yes, and I have my first Louis Vuitton bag that I bought in 83, and it's still in the dust bag and it's in perfect condition. And I don't want to even say my collection because the way that I use my jackpot money to buy what I want because that's money I never had. But I also used to save $50, $100 every month because my grandmother always told me, honey, it doesn't matter how much money you make, it's how much you save. So you could have a person that makes $100,000 a year and you may make, let's say, for example, $20,000, you're saving $300, they're saving $200. So it's not about what you make. Oh, Boogie Shots.
Yes.
You want to see my purse collection?
My God. I mean,
it's vast. I mean, I've been, whenever I win a jackpot, and this is what I tell Tiffany, I said, Tiffany, because one time she was lurking at my win. We were in Vegas. She was all hammed up. She's like, oh my God, on my low bets. Because, it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't matter what you bet. It's how much you win. Like Naomi was saying about, her bets. And I was playing Funan Funu, the new 3-reel. And I was betting 88 cents and I won. I shared it before the major for $11.96. 2 spins later, I hit the major again for $900. I cashed out of that machine. We're on our way to a concert it was at the Mirage, I think, or Caesars. I don't remember. We're on our way to a concert with my family, and I cashed out with a $20 start, over $2,300 tax free. It didn't end there. I couldn't Bonza, Tiffany and Rose, I learned something new about you every time you are live. Love learning about y'all. Y'all are amazing humans. Who loves you, baby? You do, Bonsai.
That's right, Bonsai.
Thank you for the $5 super chat. Thank you, Winstar Lee, for the $19.99. So I went to another machine, and my cousin is like you, Naomi. She max bets. She was playing $30 to spin. I think on I forgot what machine it was. It could have been pinball, but she was winning about 800, 900, and then she's like, she called me and I go, girl, come over here. I had 2 machines going. I'm not gonna lie. I was playing the one to my left and the one I was on. Started with $40 in a machine. And I built up that ticket at 900. On the other one, I kept getting bonus after bonus. I put in $100 and I was up $1,800. Altogether from that day, tax free, I took up to my room over $7,000 on low bets. So I looked at Tiffany with my crazy eye because she was already eyeing me. Tiffany had lost about $4,000. I'm not gonna lie, she lost about $4,000. So we came up to the room, and she's like, well, I'm going to need some, she's getting all like, I need somebody to play. I'm like, Tiffany, I'm going to make one thing abundantly clear. It was my birthday. It was going to be the following week. I go, because we're staying at the Wynn Encore. I go, Tiffany, I'm going to the Louis Vuitton store with my money because it's jackpot money. I'm going to buy me a handbag, and I'm going to give you $1,200 to play. The rest, Mama's going to buy herself a new purse. But here's the good news, Tiffany. You don't have to pay for it. The casino is. So I kind of talked her into it. I went to buy me a Louis Vuitton, right? And Tiffany was like eyeing me with like that eye. She's like, how much is that handbag? I go, girl, don't be worrying about it. Like play. So she went to play. We went to, well, they didn't have the handbag that I wanted at the Win, so we went to the Venetian. She went to play. Thank God she started winning again. I love handbags. I've been collecting them from every handbag you can think about. Louis Vuitton is a pretty nice collection that I have. I have some Steven Sprouse collection from them, some Murakami. I have a lot of monogram. I buy the Demir Azur, Demir Ebin. I have different styles, but I buy them with my jackpot money. I'm not stupid. You know, like I'm going to use the jackpot money for something I can show. And then I buy like a couple. I have like some Dooney and Burke from back in the day, Coach. I like some Dior bags. I have some Valentino, Chanel, like a different.
What did I buy? What did I buy the other day?
What are you talking about, Tiffany?
I bought something the other day.
What? I don't know what you bought.
Well, it's not a purse. It's like a.
Oh, Tiffany got a Prada crossbody.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was already, because I don't text fast.
Value boogie slots.
I don't text fast, right? So already was looking, because the lady said if you want it, you have to hit mine. So already had typed in the mine, right? And when I saw it, and I got the mine.
This is what I think. I think when you win a jackpot, it's the player's decision what they're going to do with it. Have I ever put jackpots back? Hell to the yeah. I remember one time I won a jackpot for $1,400. It was like on my last 40. I needed that $1,400 to keep my heartbeat alive for the next 2 days because I didn't want to go back to the ATM. But the way that I play as a player is whenever I win, I treat myself to something. Matt's Gambling, thank you for that $5 super chat. Do y'all agree?
Thank you, Matt.
Naomi, I done seen that handbag, girl, you had on your last live on the side.
Yeah.
That was Louis Vuitton, girl. Do you like handbags?
No, it's not Louis.
Well,
It's from Michael Kors.
I saw some handbag. Do you like handbags and shoes too?
Wait, which live stream are you talking about?
When you did your daughter's happy birthday, I saw a handbag on the side view.
Oh, yeah, that was a Louis.
See, girl?
See? And you know what? I don't know nothing about purses at all, but watching her, and I'm like, I'll go in the bathroom or whatever like that, and I'll go like this. That's a fake. That's a fake.
She's learned handbags.
She tells me.
I taught her.
She taught me. I'm like, is that real? Is that real?
But you know what was the amazing thing is the lady. You go to the casinos a lot. You get to know the people and stuff. At the Win, when I would go to Louis Vuitton store, the lady actually approached me, and she goes, because she knows I'm a very private person. You know, I just went in there and I'm like, look, I don't want any attention. This is the handbag I want. I just want to see it. Let me hold it. I don't buy it right there and then. I'm the type of shopper that I got to go look. I don't care what I'm buying. I don't care if it's a $5 pair of earrings. I go, it's not about the brand or anything. It's what I like. But I have to look at it, try it on. I go and walk around and contemplate the buy, and I come back 4 to 5 hours later. That's the type of shopper I am. Anyway, Vegas Slot Star says, I used to have many purses, laughing out loud. So anyway, she asked me, she goes, we want to feature you on our magazine because she knows the collection I have. I've shown her the pictures. And I said, nope, I don't want to do that. I don't feel comfortable showing my face on a magazine. No, thank you. She wanted me to show my collection of some of the vintage. But I don't think it's about what you have. I think it's about what you do. I could carry a purse from Walmart that's $2.99. I think it's about the woman that carries it. I think it's about the class that you
I just
bring.
carry an HEB bag, you know, that little plastic bag.
LuckyLinds, do you collect handbags, LuckyLinds, or shoes or clothing? What's your favorite thing to shop for?
I love shoes. I have a shoe. I don't wear to the casino, so you guys saw me with my tennis shoes on, but I love heels. So I'm short. I'm 5'2", so I'm always in heels normally.
You have a big collection of shoes?
I've been telling her that she needs to buy, what is it called? Christian Dior? No.
Oh, she wants her to buy the Louboutins.
Yes, the red bottoms. I said, man, girl, yes. I'm a painter, not in real life painter. I said, I'll go buy that shellac and I'll paint every freaking
should you have red?
Yes, yes. I love shoes though.
I think in life, I think is we've all probably come from the same school. I will share something very, very, very deep about me that people mostly don't know is I was raised by my grandparents with my mom. My mom was a single parent. She worked at a cafeteria all her life. She was a hard working woman. I started working at the age of 14 years old. I held two jobs from the age of 14 to probably 27 years old. I've always been a hustler. I used to make tacos at home because we didn't have enough money. We were worrying about the lights being on and stuff like that. That I had a hustle to where I would help my grandma make tacos. It took a lot of pride and a lot of Daisy Airy, thank you for that super chat. As a young girl growing up, my pride kind of left me out the window because I had to go and sell tacos door to door to make ends meet. So I've always been a hustler. I've never been shy. People would make fun of me, and I was bullied because of it because my family was very poor. And I always said to myself, and I always learned how to make that money. And I always held different jobs. There was a time period that I had to give up. I'm not going to say give up my dreams, but I had to do what I had to do to maintain the household. And it's not an easy thing, you know. I've been at the point to where I've been I've had like just hardships that people wouldn't even know about, that I've had to persevere, and what breaks you only makes you stronger. And ain't no shame in my game, man. Oh, honey, there were all kinds of tacos. There were breakfast tacos, crispy tacos, tripas, asadas. That's what I'm telling you. You have to do what you have to do, and nobody knows your story until you share it. And I think we've all had hardships, you know?
Absolutely.
And I think that what you learn through life, like Simon right now, Simon's going to college. She just said that it's expensive. Simon, do you ever feel like because you're going to college, when do you graduate?
I plan on graduating in the year 2022.
2022.
Hey, it's coming.
Simon, do you ever feel like that dream is far away?
It does feel like it's far away, and it feels very uncertain because I'm switching majors. So I might be switching majors. So I might be graduating in 2024 instead. Another thing that I wanted to mention, because Tiffany, if I'm correct, brought up that she adopted a daughter from China. I'm actually adopted from China too.
Oh, and what part of China?
Yangzhou.
Okay, Catherine was from Guangzhou.
What part, sorry?
Guangzhou.
Oh, well, where is that in China? Okay.
Kind of because I flew to Beijing. So it's next to Beijing.
Oh, nice.
So you were adopted from China, Simon?
Yes.
How old were you?
When you were adopted?
I was 9 months old when I was adopted.
Okay, I got Catherine when she was celebrating her birthday in China when she turned 1 year old. And y'all are very smart. Very, very smart.
Yes.
Simon, I'm so glad that you shared that with us because, adopted, all your stories, Simon, makes you who you are. And I'm so proud of you for everything that you're doing. You're such a sweetheart, Simon, that I love you to death. I really do. I love you. And I saw a picture of you and your mom as you have fixed your hair. And I'm so happy.
Your mom did your hair.
Yep.
And I'm so proud of you that you put it up. You weren't shy to put up that picture that her mom curled her hair. I think that's great. I think that really is. So thank you for sharing, Naomi. You shared to us about your daughter being 5. Is it really? It must be hard. Both of you ladies, LuckyLinds and Naomi, you're working a full-time job. You're raising your children. You've got your family. How do you find time to visit all these channels? How do you find time to support all of us?
Just multitasking.
Is it hard?
Yeah.
You do, but you have to big heart. LuckyLinds, is it hard for you too to keep up with everything?
It is. It's a lot more than I would have thought when I did the channel. But it's the same thing that Naomi said, just multitasking. If I'm cooking, I have my phone up and I have a stream playing, or just try to find times where I'm doing something, but I have someone else's stream playing and try to be supportive. In the morning before I go to work, I go on and watch people's YouTube videos so I can help support. So just finding that time.
It's so hard. Sweet. You know what? Sometimes I feel bad when I can't visit everybody because as of lately, my job has been so demanding. I'm an essential worker. I go into my facility that I work in every day, my job site, excuse me, not facility, my job site. I'm worried about my employees. My employer is a wonderful company to work for. I found out on Friday, it's a blessing, and my eyes teared up because I found out on Friday that they're granting me to work 3 days out of the week at home. And that's a blessing for me because I've had some health issues these last 2 months, severe asthma and other things, and it's a blessing. And I think some of your biggest supporters are slot channels, and I think that sometimes you feel bad when you can't get to everybody's video, and it's tough because I have to be at work at 7 in the morning. Sometimes I don't get home till 5 or 5:30. I'm exhausted, but I want to make time to visit people that visit me. I support others, and I even support sometimes people that don't support me, but I've kind of ended that because you've got to support the ones that support you. And it's hard to get to everybody's video, but slot channels are so understanding because they understand that we hold full-time jobs. Right now we're going through so much, but I will tell you that it has been tough the last 2 months, with the health issues and family. I hadn't seen my family since March the 11th. That was the last time I saw my only sister. I don't have grandparents. They're deceased. My parents are deceased. My mom only had one sister, and I just lost my aunt in November of 2019. I have had some really trying times. So I only have one sister. I have a lot of cousins. My aunt had 13 children. So I'm blessed with a lot of cousins.
How many?
13. However, I'm blessed with a lot of cousins. I've been through so much since November. My aunt was sick and for a whole year, and I would visit her at the hospital after work. And I still kept up with everything, but I never shared that with anybody. It was so tough for me when I lost her. I just recently, I know I shared on the live that I lost a friend to COVID-19. I've been going through a lot, but I keep my head up, and it's hard to get to everybody, but you do your very best. And I think the biggest thing is finding a balance, right? It's just learning, like Naomi said, multitasking. You two ladies, I respect you so much. I respect that you guys always find the time to visit me and Tiffany and everybody else. And I always ask myself, I'm going to ask them that when they come on the live. I was really excited for tonight for this slot extravaganza. Naomi, you're in California. Simon, aren't you in Colorado right now?
Yes, I'm currently in Colorado.
LuckyLinds is plays out of Oklahoma. She's in Texas right now. We all are so far apart, but look at the friendships that we have. Look at the camaraderie. Look at the love that we share for each other in this community. And if I were to not do YouTube anymore, I would consider you guys friends outside of YouTube.
Absolutely.
And I think our friendships and our support is so deep. And these are friendships that will last forever, in my opinion, I think as a slot community, you learn that you meet people. Hi, Slotology. Hey, Boogie
Hey,
Slots.
Slotology.
Hey, May Curry. I think, I've noticed that YouTube is just like life. People come in your life for seasons. They're here for a season for a reason, and then they leave. But then there's those that are here for all 4 seasons, and they will always stay. That's the type of person I am. I'm going to be true to you and everybody else, and I give what people give me in return. That's just the way it is. You have to learn that. You have to learn that you give your time to the people that give it to you.
Right.
And that's how it is.
Oh, and I like to collect barbecue pits.
Everybody collects barbecue pits.
Well, I mean, I play on, and y'all might want to look this up. What's it called? Nifty Family.
Yes, Simon. What were you gonna say?
I do have to go in 10 minutes because it's almost family dinner time.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Simon.
We love you, Simon.
We love you. Thank you for being on. We have a good
Simon.
Bye.
Bye.
And don't forget, guys, go ahead and look up Simon.
Yes.
Thank you, Simon.
You're
Good
very
night.
welcome.
Bye, Simon.
Enjoyed being on here.
Yes, ma'am.
Let me know if you have any last drawing requests or any art requests in the chat.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
thank you.
Thank you, Naomi.
Anybody that has a drawing. So Lorenzo Slot Adventure says, I'm just happy God connected all of us together. Seriously, I feel so blessed to be connected to all of you. Thank you. Boogie Slot says, I have one. I can donate, Tiffany. I love it.
No, I mean, I really do like
Hey,
barbecue
Boogie
pits.
Slots, just to let you know, Boogie Slots, we're going to be at Choctaw, Durant. We're thinking of stopping by Windstar June the 16th, I think. We're going to be at
June
Choctaw.
16th, 17th, 18th, and 19th.
But we're thinking of stopping at Windstar
At the
in
crack
the
of
morning
dawn.
on June 16th, about 11 to something. So if you get a chance, Boogie Slots, we're going to be out there, girl. Hit me up on my email. It's rvmendoza75@gmail.com, Boogie Slots. If not, I'll go and give you my email. Maybe you can meet up with us too. I
do love my barbecue pits.
Naomi,
I love them. I got any kind.
I love barbecue.
Pits.
Okay. I'm kind of lucky. Kind of.
She wins everything. All those barbecue pits she's won in drawings. She's won me Tory Burch sandals, all kinds of gifts.
7 pair Tory Burch shoes for this woman.
She's won drawing.
Because you can look it up because anybody can bet on it or whatever. and they're new. I mean, they buy them from the store. And it's called Nifty Family, right? Nifty Family. It's a group. And these ladies, they opened up a thing where
they're retired military.
Right. And what they do is they give you like 20 slots maybe or whatever, 20 spots. And what you do on your name is, because they'll tell you how much it costs, right? $20 or whatever it is. And I'll put number 9. So that means I owe $20, right? Unless somebody else picks it. And the rest of the proceeds go to the family shelter, blah, blah, blah.
They donate,
the rest of the money. But anyways, I've won her so many Tory Burch shoes. It's unreal. So anyways, she gets all these Tory Burch or whatever. And then I won fireplace, Yetis.
We won a fire pit. Oh, let me tell you about the barbecue pits this girl's won.
Hell yeah.
Oh my God. Wait a minute. It gets better. So when we would go to Tiffany's Christmas parties, they hate us. Kidding around. They hate us because of luck. So we win all the door prizes. Seriously, Tiffany won tickets at Kickapoo at our local for the Super Bowl.
I won the tickets to the Super Bowl.
To
Atlanta, Georgia.
I need to stick with you guys.
That's right. Hang with me. You're going places.
I know, right?
Lindsay, you know she's going to tell you that when we see you at Choctaw, she's going to be like, hang with me, kid. You're going places. Naomi,
hang with me, kid. You're going places. No, but anyway, so I go to this Nifty Family, okay, and I choose a number or whatever, and I win. So I give her all the Tory Burch or whatever, blah, blah, blah. So I win a couple of barbecue
happy
pits.
with her smile.
Oh, heck yeah. And I'll call Rose. Oh, what color do you want? Pink or purple or blue? And she goes, oh, I want this one. So I, give it to her or whatever. But $9 for a pair of Tory Burch. From Tory Burch.
Tiffany has a lot of luck. Tiffany,
I spent $19 for my Traeger pellet barbecue pit. And it cost about $600-800 or whatever. That I won for $8.
She wins all the time.
They ship it to me. It's not like shoes or anything like that. It comes
it's
from
brand new.
the store, whatever. I've won so many Yeti Cups or whatever. And anyway, so I haven't been betting on it or whatever for a while. And I looked at it and I said, Rose, I'm not going to bet on it, but I'm going to tell you a number and I think I'm going to win it, right? So they had some kind of 10 or whatever it was. I said, if I was going to bet on it, it'd be 9. And she goes, yeah, whatever. So I show her and I said, okay, they're doing the thing. Number 9. And she says, girl, you should have bet on that. And I was like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, she's got a lot of luck. I used to have a lot of luck on scratchers.
I have a link for you guys. I think they're asking for that link.
What's your link?
What's the name called? Nifty
it's
Family.
called,
Nifty
yeah, but
Family.
you have to become part of the group. It's on Facebook.
you.
There's no link. Yes, Vegas Slot Stars.
It's not a link.
We're on Facebook. We're under Texas Rose Mendoza Slot Adventures, Tiffany Mills Slot Channel.
I'll tell her what it is. It's called.
It's called Nifty Family, and it's on Facebook. You have to be part of the group.
But you
Tiffany has curly hair.
Yeah, I got very curly hair. But what I'm saying is it's called what?
Nifty Family.
Nifty Family, and it's on Facebook. And then you join the group, and they'll acknowledge you.
It's a drawing, basically. So you pay for you pay for a slot. So anyway, Naomi,
Yes.
when I was going to ask you, so when the casinos open up, what's the first slot machine you're going to head to? I already know the answer.
You can't look for Nifty Family? Okay, slotty math teacher, let me see.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Naomi, what's the first slot machine you're going to go to?
It's the Wheel of Fortune.
I knew it. $5 or $25?
Probably start off with the $5 one.
And what is the max on it? Is it 10?
10.
10.
How do you?
And then your second game you're going to go to?
Maybe the one next to it, $25.
Naomi, what's the biggest win? I remember one of your videos you said that the $5 machine, what's the biggest win on the wheel?
On the $5 one, it's on the spin, it's $11.95, but I think you can win the progressive.
Yeah, it's a progressive, and that's what you're chasing, right?
Either one.
Either one. LuckyLinds, what's going to be your first game you're going to play when you walk into the casino?
You know I'm about to cut that Buffalo. I'm gonna hit on Buffalo Gold.
Do you know that I won on Buffalo? And
Buffalo Extreme, right?
Yes, I did. I got a hand pay.
I saw that.
Because I already lost like a lot of money, and I was like already poor. And I just sat next to her and just, here's a 20. Just put in the
she
machine.
wasn't my space girl.
I was in her grill. And here's a 20. Just play it. So I said, okay. So I'm trying to make it last. I'm trying to make, $20 is not a lot of money, so I'm trying to make it last. And I was like, oh my God, I got the bonus.
It was awesome.
And I got my hand pay, and she just kind of.
She landed the sunsets on high multipliers, and she got to pay for $1,600. Tiffany has the most luck at Choctaw. Every time we go to Choctaw, she's landed a hand pay. I have yet. Oh no, I'm lying. I've had one hand pay at Choctaw, and this was before I started a slot channel. This was about 3 years ago. I got a hand pay on Choctaw. At Choctaw on a 1 cent denom, and I think I was betting $1.75. And I won a hand pay for $13.96. But I usually would get my hand pays at a border casino. So I don't know. Naomi, so what are the hours that you work right now? Like, are you working daytime or nighttime?
Yeah, daytime.
Daytime. I don't know how you late. And you, LuckyLinds, are you working daytime too?
Daytime. Yeah.
I don't know how you ladies do it. I really don't. My hat goes off to you. Naomi, you know what I was telling you I love most about you? I love your energy. I love your heart. I love the genuine support that you give. I love that you support everybody and that you stay positive. I love that about you. LuckyLinds, I love about you your positiveness, your smile, your kindness, your heart. You ladies inspire me to want to be better every day. You really do. I love you ladies so much.
I
love y'all. And I was so excited to have you on the stream, me and Tiffany. And I think that You guys have so much experiences, and I want to ask y'all a question that some of the viewers wanted me to ask that I haven't asked yet. Naomi, two questions for you first.
Okay.
What is your average bankroll, and what is your average bankroll when you go to casino? Let's say your average bankroll for a day. And what is the highest you've ever bet?
The highest I ever bet was $100, and
oh my God!
Oh, get it, girl.
But that was on my $100 machine. It's on my channel. I didn't get the full footage, but it's on the $100 machine. And then the average bankroll when I go to the casino probably is around like 2,000.
Okay. Sweet. All right, that's good.
That's good. I try to, for my live streams on Wednesday, that's $1,000 that I do a week.
Wow.
But I plan on staying there for a while. That's why.
Yes.
But my local hasn't been so good, So hopefully when I go back, that changes. Yes. Otherwise, that's why I want to go to Vegas and somewhere else, because I hear that Vegas has better comps. Mm-hmm. I don't know. A lot of people were saying that with what I play and stuff, that I could get better comps in Vegas.
Oh, they have great comps, Naomi, and I would love to meet up all of us in Vegas. I know right now it's not a good time because casinos are opening very slowly, but maybe in the future we can all do a meetup up in Vegas and just have a wonderful time and hang out, some live streams, and try our luck. LuckyLinds, same question for you. What is your bankroll, and what is the highest you've ever bet on a machine?
So my bankroll is about 1,200.
Okay.
And I usually break it up, so I take 600 and hope that 600 will increase. And I'll take out the rest. And I don't bet that high. I think the highest I've ever bet was $15. But eventually I will go to 20 or 30 when I get the balls to do that. So baby steps for me, but $15 is my highest.
That's a comfort bet. I think that if that's where you're winning, you should stick to that, right? Because every player has their theory and where they feel comfortable and where they win. And I think we all play so different that much respect to everybody, the way they play. I love seeing. That's what I love about YouTube, is that there's so many different styles of playing, for sure.
But let me tell you, I love the games. I love watching them. They're super exciting to see what's going to happen. Like you said earlier, I'm living through the other person. They're betting 25 or 30 or 40. I love watching them on YouTube.
I do too. I'm going to tell you guys that I am a mid to low bettor. I will bet higher when I'm winning too. When a machine is paying me, let's say I put in $100 and I walk away with 400 or 500, I'll put half of it away and I do take the other half to high limit. I can bet up to $30 bets. I think my highest bet has been $75.
Awesome.
Wow, that hurts.
And that was
so fast.
And that was in Vegas. That was before I started the slot channel. And good night, May Curry. But I don't bet high. I'm more of a low to mid bettor, and that's where I'm comfortable. And I do great at those bets. And I think that's what I respect about every slot channel, that everybody, no matter if you're betting low or high, it's not about the bet. It's about the win and about the entertainment that you bring. So I think everybody is saying good night. So I'm going to tell everybody good night.
What? It ain't over till it's over.
I want to tell Naomi, thank you so much.
Your baby, Naomi.
Naomi, thank you so much for coming on, Naomi.
Thank you guys for having me.
You know that you mean the world to us, and that you're such a great supporter. You have a big heart. Don't change that ever. I know you've always stayed true to yourself, and you will. And you've got everybody here that loves you. And thank you so much for always supporting everybody. We love you. LuckyLinds, we love you too. Can't wait to see you soon. We'll be seeing you in a couple of weeks. We love you. Viewers, we're so excited to see the slot extravaganza. You guys won't believe how many emails we got from our subscribers and our viewers knowing of the lineup. Everybody had specific questions for all of y'all. So that was really exciting. And I appreciate your honesty and you feeling comfortable with answering with everything. We love you guys. And everyone in here, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to these wonderful ladies. Naomi Slot Channel, LuckyLinds Slots. We love you guys. Tiffany, is there anything you want to say in closing? Oh, you know, with this one, let me just tell you on closing. No matter what's going on in my life, she keeps me laughing. She's always cracking me up with the most craziest stuff y'all would not believe. Tiffany calls everybody with the wrong name. So this is what she'll say. For example, if somebody's name is Leslie, she'll call them like Laura. If somebody's name is Mike, she'll call them like Mark. And then I have to explain to the person why Tiffany called. She leaves me there to explain it. I'm like, what
sorry.
the hell?
I got to leave you hanging.
But we love everybody in the chat. Thank y'all, everybody, for being here.
And Lucky Linds, don't forget to bring your Depends because I'm going to make it laugh so hard. It's going to happen.
I love you, ladies. Good night.
We love you. And
thank you so much.
Catherine.
Oh, my God. Naomi, we'll talk to you soon.
Bye,
Lucky
Lucky
Linds. Good night to everybody. Love you guys. Good night.
Bye-bye.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Sweet dreams.
Good night, everyone. Love you guys.